This is Girls Night Out, the podcast.
Welcome to episode 71. It's a very special episode of Girls Night Out. Do you want to... It's
my birthday.
It's Manolis' birthday. He's 82 years old today.
82. I came out of a vagina today.
A Crypt Keeper's vagina. He's that old.
Yeah.
So we're going to celebrate his birthday today. The only person missing is Jordan, who said
Hey,
he
we're not
hates
gonna do the
birthdays.
circle? It's my birthday. You're not going to do the circle.
Yeah,
I think you should leave the circle. For
All
his
right, my
birthday.
name is Gavin Stevens, and to my left of me is
Patrick Coppolino, and to my left,
Nick Tompkin, and to my left,
Mace Scaloni, and to my left
Is Manolis Santanos the birthday boy? And to my left, I'm sorry.
is Izzy Camiso, and it's
and
Manolis'
to your
birthday.
left. You have to
There's-
complete the circle.
And to my left is Green Lantern, Superman, Batman, and a bunch of other
action figures.
action figures.
Speaking of action figures, I have a gift for Gavin.
You do?
Why do you have a gift for
your
me?
birthday.
It's your
Yeah,
birthday.
that's-
Because I thought it'd be funny to give someone a gift on your birthday.
Why did you get him?
You really love your birthday. Like you revel in it.
Yeah,
you
revel.
revel in your birthday.
Why?
The
Who
way
cares?
you
It's
said
good.
the way I had a hint of it all day long, but when you said Manolis Santanos the birthday boy, I realized that was part joke, but it was also
A little bit of a smile.
yeah, it was a little bit of I am the birthday boy. This is my day.
I don't care that I'm old.
You said today also
So
he's
of
been
course, why wouldn't I like
see
him?
this is the other thing he's been dwelling on is he's 44, so now he's got to store his semen because he can't fuck like he used to, so he can't jerk off and have sex with a woman.
Was that? You think that might have been a private conversation?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assume when you guys are talking very loudly on my deck that it's for everybody.
I was just saying, like, when you're fucking someone on a regular basis, if you do that, I can't pull them off anymore. Like, I can't jerk off in between because I gotta save it now because I'm old.
What, are you going to run out?
It's not you run out. You're just not. You got to build up your fucking.
You don't have the same like thing. Like it's not the same. You guys wouldn't understand. You're like 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just not as horny. So
Yeah,
you gotta-
mine still
Yeah,
shoot
it's
across
like-
the room.
Yeah, it's
not the
even,
jizz,
It's not the
jizz.
jizz. It's just that you can be satisfied and be like, oh, I'm good for the day.
Yeah.
It's like you can
yeah,
turn
yeah.
off.
Like I mean, if I jerk off at like 4:00, but I'm gonna fuck someone at 9, it's probably better I don't jerk off at 4.
It's why it's why older people have like RSPs and stuff like that because they can think beyond. Coming.
Oh.
They can go, oh, okay, I jerked off. Now I need to go save money for my children's future. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Exactly.
It's just that's.
Now, I don't understand how freezing your cum would solve that problem.
I know who said freezing for
Who
the
said
cup.
freezing
He
cum?
said
Didn't you say
he
saving?
said storing it.
Storing
Storing
it.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Storing
just
it, like,
my
so
way
not
I
letting it
pictured
come
the
out
whole-
yet.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh, yeah, I pictured
Freezing your
like a
cum.
sperm bank.
I thought, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or like an
saving.
ice cube tray. Just saving it.
Which I've done
Oh.
also.
You like crack it and like
Yeah.
oh gross.
Oh, like peanut brittle?
Yeah.
Like it's in the.
You still got to slam
It's
it
like
on the
saving
counter to
color.
break it up.
It's
Yeah.
hard, cold, and like still kind of gooey a
Yes,
little bit.
no, it's got a bit of the bumps in it, like
Yeah.
the frozen.
Oh, it'd be like
A bubble
coffee.
freezes
Yeah,
in.
Just we should do that sometime because you just got to fill it with Sprite, right? Like you put cum and Sprite in
yeah,
each one.
yeah. Well, we just pass a jar around,
And
fill
we
it up,
freeze
and then
it.
just top it up with Sprite.
Like it's just some Sprite to keep it alive.
All of
while
us
it's
come
frozen.
into one
I'm
one
guessing. I guess.
spot on the tray.
Yeah.
We freeze it,
Right.
and then we mix them up and have drinks with them, and then we don't know whose we got.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You know, at that point, that doesn't even bother me because I'm drinking sperm. No matter if it's mine or not, it's sperm.
Right.
It's not like, oh my god, it's Pat's
I'd
sperm.
rather drink my own
So-
sperm.
Yeah,
Why
I'd
don't we
rather.
make-
Guys's.
But it's all the same. It's all sperm.
We can make
Yeah.
margaritas. It's summertime. Make a
Listen to
couple.
you, why do you gotta make this
mojitos.
gay?
What is a margarita?
Why do you gotta make this? We just want
Oh,
to
I
drink
made
our own
this
sperm, man. Why are you making this gay?
Yeah.
Oh, because I saw
Let's
Reaper
go
having a little bit of flair
Oh.
with my drinks.
You want to shake shit up now? Is that what you want
Yeah,
to do?
Yeah. You don't know what a margarita is?
What are you, a
Yeah.
marriage counselor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
margarita is like those big drinks.
Why? Yeah. Why am I even leaving my house? For God's sakes.
Because it's your birthday.
No, I don't want nothing to do with margaritas.
I don't think I'm gonna be standing after this drink.
I fucking fucked this chick one time, and I was.
You used fucking as a adverb, a verb, and an adjective in the same sentence. I was fucking this chick. I fucking fucked this chick.
one time.
That's amazing. You could have said I fucking fucked this fucking chick.
I could have said
I
that,
fucked this.
but I'm a gentleman.
Yeah, you are a gentleman.
and I was buying her drinks all night. Like I'm like, it was one of those moments like, oh, I'm gonna fuck her, right? You're like, oh, like I'm getting late. It's one night stand. It's gonna actually happen. So you just
She keeps saying yes to the drinks.
I'm buying her drinks.
She's not gonna say no to
You
the
guys,
dick.
you guys will
These
appreciate
roofies
that.
are.
You guys will appreciate this because you guys know me, right? So,
Yeah.
I'm like 4 or 5 drinks into like we're at a club that she wanted to go to, which I fucking hated, but like I'm just dealing with it because I'm thinking I'm gonna fuck her. But she's like, I kept buying her Virgin Marys.
You didn't even know?
No. So like after the 4th Virgin Mary that I bought 4.
That's recently too.
Yeah, like
Sometime
they're like
last
they're
year.
like it was like $5 to $7 or something I was paying. So I just
Jesus.
assumed there was booze in it.
It's
Then
just tomato juice.
Yeah, so
Wait,
I just,
but did you order the drink, or she was ordering them and getting
yeah,
you to
I
pay
get a
for
drink.
them?
I said, get Ryan and Coke, and what do you want? Oh, Virgin Mary and a Virgin Mary. So
You
I like
didn't- oh.
Virgin Mary doesn't sound like there's not like it makes sense
Yeah,
that
it
there's
It's the
not.
word. It's the word virgin.
It's exactly what it does.
Anything-
It's
Like
the word
Lay's-
virgin.
Yeah.
What?
Virgin means no alcohol.
Yeah, but I
They used to
didn't.
be called
Why would
Shirley
I know that?
Temples.
Why would I know that?
I don't know. Most people do.
Shirley Temples were like sweet cherry flavored drinks that had like
So
grenadine.
after like
Yeah.
spending
Oh,
like
did it have grenadine?
Yeah, it
$20,
wasn't tomato based.
Okay,
after spending like $20 to $30 on fucking no booze,
that's insane.
and I was like a little bit mad. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this chick? Like in my head, and then but she was coming back with me, and then I realized. Then I had a moment of clarity. I'm like, oh my god, she's coming back with me sober. Like that,
She likes you for you.
She wanted to
Yeah.
fuck me, and she liked me. Like she was like, "No, I'm completely sober."
That's gotta
right now."
feel good though.
Yeah.
It felt okay, yeah. But I mean, I still would have been happier just not to buy the Virgin Marys.
Yeah, but at that point, you were gonna buy her drinks anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I remember one night.
it seems practical.
Still a
This
nice
shit's
thing to
It's
do.
it's a time. It's like you're in this time bubble because first of all, you're like a young dude trying to fuck a chick, but then you're like an old man complaining about the money you spent on the drinks.
No,
And you're
I
in
don't.
that-
I wouldn't complain if there was booze in
Yeah,
it.
but that's what I'm saying.
But-
as an old man, you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
I bet you that helped your chances because she probably didn't know that you didn't
Yeah.
know that they were non-alcoholic. So she's like, "Oh my god, this guy's like,
He's a
he's taking me
gentleman.
home and he knows I'm not drinking tonight.
Yeah, he's a gentleman.
He's paying for my non-alcoholic
Don't
drinks.
drink.
Meanwhile, you're like, fuck.
He didn't act like at any moment he wasn't
Yeah.
upset. Like, "Ooh, you want to get some liquor?"
Yeah, you're not
'Cause she didn't
drinking.
realize I'm a fucking moron.
One of those shows that they were doing at Joe Doug's. I was hanging out with Manolis on the patio. It was after the show.
Is this
And so-
10:50?
you remember this, right? 10:50.
10:50.
10:50.
This girl
I
I
have
went
her
to high school with.
saved on my phone as
Oh,
10:50.
10:50.
That was amazing. He's like, he's like, yeah, this girl's into me. I'm going to get her a drink. And he comes back fucking livid, just mad. He's like, what? He's like, so I get her a drink. Fucking, they cost fucking $10.50. And it's like,
She
yo,
ordered some drinks. Like, it's like, can I get? It's like, I'm going to bar a drink. It's like, oh, can I have it? She actually is like, can you get me a drink? Oh, sure. She's
Yeah.
in a good mood. Just had a good set, feeling good. So it's like she orders some. I didn't even recognize what even she's fucking said. And then he brought this fucking weird thing, and it's like he goes 10.50. I'm like, excuse me. I actually said that to him. I go,
It's a pint. It's a pint of Summersby cider, which is already expensive, and then
Yeah.
like 2 shots in it. That's why it's $10.50.
Oh, yeah, that
And she's like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll get the tip." And he's like, "You're fucking right, you're gonna get the tip." He's
No, it's like
freaking out
no,
about
but
it.
no. She actually said, "Oh, do you want me to pay for half?" I'm like, "No, that's fine. I'll pay for it." Do you want me to get a tip? I'm like, "No, I'll deal with it." I'm like, I was livid.
paying for half would be even worse. Like that's a more.
But
of a
like
s-
10.50, like you know what I mean? Like if I just meet a chick, it's like, oh, can I buy you a drink? Sure, maybe I buy a rye and Coke or
Yeah,
something,
Johnny
right?
Walker Blue.
Whatever, right? Like you're like I'm fucking you. If I'm a fucking, I'm fucking you on. You want me to buy you a fucking $10.50 fucking drink? I'm fucking you on a regular basis. We're in a relationship.
yeah, that's the
That-
one you're married to.
yeah,
$10.
that's- I
you
can-
know that the 1050 is an investment.
Yeah, you're my wife at this point. Like, would you the gall to fucking ask me to buy you a 10? Like, what? Tomorrow, should we? Next day, it's like, hey, I see some property I'm interested in too.
Yeah, because if you bought her 3 more of those drinks, he could have just got a hand job instead at a rub and
Jesus.
tuck.
I
Totally,
think
totally
the worst
affordable.
one
Some
was the
people-
girl that came to your house and cuddled at 3 a.m. That's the worst one for me.
No. I went to her house. She didn't come to my house. I went to her house,
Okay.
and she wanted to cuddle, so I cuddled.
Fuck, dude.
Nothing else. Just cuddling.
No,
She
I
said
just
nothing's gonna happen now. That's what she said. Don't get any funny ideas.
no. She's like, you can come back to my.
Cuddling.
You can come back to my place as long as you know, like we're not going to do anything.
Yeah, see, she
Which
said
is like
that shit.
that.
It's code for
What?
if you try a little bit.
So there
You don't
go.
think
that's a situation you want to be in.
No, well,
The try
I
a
love
little
those
bit guy.
situations.
Well, let's see.
I'm always the try a little bit guy.
Well, I pressed my boner against her thigh. I mean, I guess that counts for something.
Get it off. Get that off.
But
can I push this wiener against his thigh while you're sleeping?
Do you mind if I just jerk off, stare at you?
I asked that. Actually.
Stand
I
up, cover.
I know you did.
Stare at you is a part of the pitch.
Well, I'd like to stare.
It's a pitch.
Yeah.
Let me give you the elevator pitch of what I want to do. In a world where I'm horny, and you're lying in front of me and I can't touch you, can I jerk off while looking you in the eye?
I've done it with a few girls, and they're like, "Say yes." She didn't say yes.
What?
Do they say yes or they're like, fine,
It's all the same, dude. It's all the same.
fine?
No, the ones that say
whatever.
yes-
Wait, you
look
jerk
like-
off beside them?
I jerk up beside them. I stare at them.
Okay, you know the whole time that's
Quietly
happening, they're
staring
like, oh god.
Like fine art. Or
They're
Creepy
like
Uncle.
remembering their childhood and like there was a time where this wasn't happening.
It's like I
20
really
minutes
need
ago.
to go to school.
I
That's
think
what they're
it's-
saying.
I think
I
it's
gotta
hot.
get my shit together.
I think
Never
girls
asked
are
me
like,
to
"That's
cuddle
hot." A guy willing to jerk
think
off.
so?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
'cause
not.
it's a
Did they
primal
let you
thing.
finish?
What?
Did they let you finish?
Well, yeah, of course.
Would
I-
you
Well,
imagine-
then I don't think they
jizz on
found
them.
it.
Just
You
imagine
jizz in
a
your
chick
hand?
you don't want to have sex. Say, hey, do you mind if I finger bang myself while
Yeah.
staring at you
No, thank you.
on your couch?
What do you think I would say?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but
And then
no,
watch
no,
TV.
you wouldn't say that because here's the thing: if you didn't want to have sex with her, she's probably unattractive, and you probably wouldn't want her fingering yourself.
No.
I wouldn't be with her naked if I didn't think she was attractive.
If she started fingering herself on his couch, you'd be like, "Do you mind if I join in?" Can I join in?
What does
Oh,
that
fuck
mean?
that whistle! I'm like, you know what
It's
it
a tap.
means.
It means
He wants to play with. He wants to get between them juicy jugs.
Why do you have to turn it into that? Is it?
Because because
Yeah, that's disgusting.
we were.
It's
yeah.
just uncalled for.
You're
Yeah,
having a
he
nice
was gonna
conversation.
buy
You work for
Manola's
Bell
2
now?
jugs of juice.
They're gonna- Bell's gonna look up.
Don't
this
say
fucking
that.
Podcast.
I'm cutting that out.
And they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, Alexander Graham Bell's gonna
Dude.
come back from the dead, go down to Eastgate."
I'm surprised they hired me. I'm so surprised they hired me. I showed up to my interview with the owner after getting wasted at Motown the night before and forgetting that I had an interview. And I showed up with fucking bloodshot eyes and I still smelled like rye. And he gave me the job.
Hey, this guy seems good.
After I told him, he's like, if
That
I
sounds
were
like
to
a
do a
normal
background
Hamilton
check.
day.
Yeah, he's like, if I were to do a background check on you, would I be worried about it at all? I'm like, I got a DUI. He's like, oh,
And
yeah,
yet
no
black,
big deal.
A black kid could not get your job.
People,
Yeah,
Dude,
dude,
be like, fuck. No.
I'm the only white guy that works there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my location, it's all black dudes.
Oh, cool. Oh, okay.
people like honesty though.
I think that's what got it for me because he did not seem thrilled halfway through.
I'll tell you what got it for you. He knows that you're in a desperate situation. He'll let you. He'll make you do a whole bunch of shit. He knows he's got you over a barrel. You're showing up drunk. You got a DUI. He's like, I like a guy like this. It's like the mob.
yeah,
He's got dirt on you.
yeah. Now I have to
He's gonna tell
censor
everybody.
out all the name of the place that hired me.
Bell?
Yeah, fucking stop, Kevin. You know how much time it takes me to do that?
Just take out
Are you
Bell.
looking for something?
Can we call it Tellus? Can we say
Yeah,
Tellus?
you can say tell us. I don't.
Tellus.
Yeah.
What is that? Didn't you get
Oh,
him
is
a
this the
gift?
birthday gift?
Oh yeah, I did get him a gift.
Give him your gift.
You want my gift first?
Give
before
him a
you
gift before he gives me a
Yeah,
gift
yeah,
because
true.
it's shameful.
Would you grab my gift? It's right over there.
He shouldn't be
Is
giving
it from
me a
you?
gift.
It's from me. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Let's see. Can I see?
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, fuck! Why don't you give me that for my bro?
Did you
I would've
sign
hung that
it?
in my over my
Dude.
bed.
Put
yeah.
that. Take a picture
Take
of
a
that
photo
and
of
put
that.
it on the.
Oh,
Yeah.
the fuck's sure. Yeah.
Mace, did you sign it?
on the website.
I would have
God.
put that over my bed when my wife and I make love.
Well,
Manolas, happy
There's always
birthday
next
to my
year, man.
favorite Joker,
Oh fuck yes!
Magic Mace Magic.
yes.
Dude, I'm gonna
There's so
dress like
many
you
other
for
headshots.
Halloween.
I could.
Oh,
I
dude.
could
We should
give-
all dress as different versions of Mace.
I can tell your
Halloween.
ink cartridge is almost out.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I see?
The lines. Are those pinstripes on your shirt? Or
He's
you
so
running
look
out
at
of
him. He's
ink?
such a little boy.
It looks exactly the same.
I know. It's not as creepy when I say it.
You're gonna put that up. In
We
your
should
house?
dress up for
Keep that
Halloween
forever.
as different versions of Mace.
There's
different faces?
tons of headshots.
We can do older Mace if he stayed in magic, but they're all magicians. They all have to be magicians. We can be like Mace if he was an actual wizard in medieval times. That's what
Chris Angel Mace.
We should all be like different Maces in Magic.
The David Blaine
Ready
Mace.
for your
David
present?
Yeah, let's do it.
Want me to pass it?
Pass it to him.
Drum roll.
I see G.I. Joe. Oh my god, that's awesome. Is it a G.I. Joe case? It's a G.I. Joe carrying case. Where'd you find this?
I think it was.
So cool.
Now you'll never lose
Oh,
your
Value
G.I.
Village, I found
Joes again.
That is awesome.
That's cool. I had this guy. This is like I had him. I had him. I had
You know their names
Grunt.
so people can hear it.
That's Flash, Snake Eyes, Lady J. That's Rock and Roll. That's Grunt. That's Steeler. That's another Grunt. Grunt is like just one of the guys, and that's Stalker. These are the first. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Was Stalker okay with his name?
Yeah, well, Stalker he's awesome. He's the guy you ever watch a cartoon? Did you watch
A
a
little
cartoon?
bit, yeah.
Remember the guy at the end of in the first series? He'd fly up and then throw the bomb and then shoot it.
Yep.
Yeah, the black guy. That's Stalker. This guy right here. That's like this is the original. Where'd you get it from?
Value Village.
Someone drew a star on it because they're an asshole. Some asshole kid.
Well, the full sticker on both sides are completely there, so that's what
Yeah.
I thought was interesting.
Well, another addition to the dungeon. Thank you,
Oh,
Manola.
he was trying to recreate the star. Oh no, that's a stamp.
Oh, is it?
That's a stamp that he stamped over the actual star and ruined it, and then did it on the stripes.
That's awesome.
Oh, I'll return it.
It's a Value Village. You can keep your pot in that too.
Yeah.
I don't know why I looked at you, Izzy.
I don't smoke pot. You know
I know.
that.
G.I. Joe
Bell
pot.
will not find that out. Not in this podcast.
I
Villains
can't
half
believe
the
they
battle.
didn't fucking Google me though. Like,
Yeah, I read that.
with with Jordan. Like when Jordan was making a Mixcloud banner, he was like, "Do you not? Have you never Googled yourself?" I was like, "No, why?" He's like, "Look at the first image search.
Yeah,
It was a picture of my dick."
I saw that.
Yeah,
Real?
yeah,
Yeah, it is. If you go on his image search, and there's another
yeah.
one
Jordan
with
reported it.
something on your on your shoulder. Or
Yeah,
something
a
like,
little gremlin on my shoulder
Yeah.
and one on my penis. And Jordan, thankfully, Jordan reported those, so maybe that's why I got the job.
Jordan.
Maybe they
looked
saw
happy.
your penis and they're like, I like this guy.
Well,
I need to feel better with myself.
well, the bathhouse is almost finished. I need people to fill it.
Maybe he's just like gay and he wants to suck your cock.
That was the bathhouse thing.
Yeah.
Or he wants you to jerk off while staring at him.
Yeah.
Or
Well, now
what
you-
if he's homosexual?
he doesn't want to jerk off and stare at him?
Hmm?
Doesn't
I stare at women, by the way, when I jerk off, okay?
And you
No
don't
one
have to,
said
you didn't have to say that. We
No one
just
said you
assumed.
did.
Person?
Assumed.
I'm just saying.
Now you gotta get Jordan one of these GI Joe things. Did you give him a GI Joe thing?
Me?
Yeah,
I didn't
he
do
helped you get the job.
it. Oh, I should. Where'd you got? Which Value Village did you get that at?
Past Eastgate on the right there.
The
Hey,
cool
wait
one.
till your birthday. Only makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, when is your birthday?
August 29th.
Anybody
After.
care?
No,
Right now,
no.
right now, the first picture that comes up, your name is you, and
Oh,
front
that's
of-
one of my vines, and
in
it's
front
really
of the mirror?
bad.
yeah,
Big
and then,
tattoos.
but one of them's
Yeah.
actually Mace Magic website. I don't know why.
Because I posted a screen grab of it.
So you're saying it doesn't show up anymore?
No, it doesn't show up anymore.
Can I just throw out one topic before we get into
Sure.
this?
Yeah.
Do you guys
Okay.
mind?
No.
All right. Well, you know how with Much Music they gutted everyone. They fired a whole bunch of
Right.
got rid of jobs. So I texted Jordan. I don't know. It probably came up really. Whatever. I said like he should pitch HCH to someone because your friend just got his job back. What's his name? The radio guy. He does History of Rock and Roll.
Oh, Alan.
Alan Cross?
Alan
Alan
Cross.
Cross.
Friends with
got-
Alan Cross?
Yeah.
Alan Cross just got his job back.
20 years,
Who
actually.
the fuck don't you know? Jesus Christ.
Alan Cross has got a job back at the Edge. So my theory was because of what's happening is that these companies have gotten so far away from they're just trying to get content, so they become very generic. So what they need is people with opinion. So they're looking for specific things. 'Cause
Right.
anyone can get the content anywhere. You can get content online of anything. So
Mhm.
they're looking for people with opinions on the content. That's why they hired by Alan Cross. That's my theory. That's what I was saying to Jordan. He should be pitching your show to something.
Hey, our show.
Our show.
Alan Cross is like, he's just one of those guys that you can listen to him to talk about music for hours.
Yeah, but they fired him, right? Like 2 years ago?
Fire him from why? I think he was
From Edge.
Why
And
they
I
fired
thought he
Ed-
was dead.
No,
No, he's-
that's Martin.
There's Martin Sheen.
Martin
Is Alan
Street.
Cross a
Yeah,
stand-up
that's right.
comic?
No.
No. You're thinking of David Cross.
No,
Alan
there's an
Cross
Alan.
is
Alan
like
Cross.
history of music.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Martin-
Okay.
I used to listen to that every Sunday.
Martin Streak is a different guy. You're combining Martin and
No, he's
Cross.
Martin. He's
You know who
the-
I'm thinking of? Alan Park. I don't know why I thought.
No, there was no.
Alan Park's amazing
There was
too.
there was an host on The Edge that died like maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah, he killed himself. Martin Streak.
Martin Street.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I was also friends with him too.
Who the fuck don't you know?
No, I know dead people. I know alive people.
He knows a lot of people. You're gonna know more dead people.
Eventually.
Yeah, getting older.
But
That's just
but
me.
Alan Cross is like
Well,
does
that's
history of music, and he's when they let him go from that station, they were letting everybody go. I don't know why, him too.
They do
but
it all the time.
they do it all the time. But he is there's nothing he doesn't know about music.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like it's a shift in the radio, in that radio station, because they got rid of Dean Blundell, and they're bringing him in, and they're bringing in Alan Cross again, right? Dean Blundell got in trouble, but they're trying to get a demographic that back.
Well, there's a lot. It's not just talk radio, but like interview stuff like this, like podcast is becoming more popular.
Yeah,
Like This American Life got kicked off of NPR, I think.
Yeah.
And now they're just a straight podcast.
Not for the same reason, but the one dude on Opie Nasty got fired.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago or a week ago.
Yeah, but that was
That was
because
just
he was
idiotic.
just being an
Yeah.
idiot.
Alan Cross was like I think live to air like on in he was doing the live to airs in Stony Creek on
Oh, was he?
Thursdays. A place called Nightlife. This is when the alternative scene just started. It was a horror. Yeah, it was the only night that it was busy. Was this Thursday
This
nights? Thursday nights, and there was like 12 of us that would go.
Yeah.
because they were playing alternative music live to air, 102.1 The Edge, and Alan Cross was there every Thursday. And that's how I became friends with him. This might have been like 93 or 94, and there was like every week there'd be like 10 people or 15 people.
Just watching?
Just
All dudes.
all dudes just dancing, fucking alternative music, and then to see.
Look at those
Oh.
music nerds.
Oh, okay.
They're all
I
music
thought
nerds.
it was like a studio. You know when you go to like watch like a tape.
Remember Energies?
Energy went away.
And
Yeah.
no, Energies like
And
they used to have like 102.1 The Edge on Fridays there live to air. They have what's the one in Toronto
I don't know.
live to air?
Energy 101.
No, the one in Toronto like
You're
on
talking about
Saturdays.
the nightclub energy?
Yeah, the nightclub Energy
Energy
Where was
101.
that?
in Burlington.
But
That-
you're right though. Energy 108 did do live to air from there.
Yeah, they did.
But they also did live to air on
Chris
Saturdays
Shepard?
with.
With Chris.
Chris
no,
Shepard.
it was
Chris
Chris
Shepard.
Shepard. It was
all
Chris
Chris
Shepard.
Shepard.
Eventually, it was Martin
Ridiculous.
Streak was live to
Yeah.
air on Saturdays
It's
in
embarrassing,
Toronto.
but also-
Me and my brother. Speaking of Chris Shepard, this is off topic a little bit,
You
but
did
me
a
and
lot of
Art.
stuff.
Me,
I was
me
done-
and
I
Art
was
made
finished
a
my
Twitter
story.
Account as Chris Shepard because he was one of the few celebrities that doesn't have one. So we took it and made it look like it was his, and we were tweeting as Chris Shepard.
That's amazing.
And he messaged us asking us to stop.
And now you work for Bell.
Stop! I'm gonna censor it. It's just now I'm gonna have to fucking
You
spend
just
20
bleep
minutes.
it. Just bleep
It
it.
takes like 10
What was your-
minutes each
Let's
fucking
watch.
one.
Stay
Idiot.
Bell, and I'll
Stop!
bleep it.
What was your
Bell.
tweet like?
Bell.
What was your tweets like? That's
not
my
a problem.
like fake accent.
Yeah, it's like this
Bell,
track
Bell,
is
Bell.
massive,
Izzy
guys.
works for
Coming to you live from
Izzy.
Energy 101.
Izzy,
Yeah,
Izzy just got a
Spit
job
on the
at Bell.
ones and twos.
So
He's fucking
Izzy
so
Caniso, who has his
My
dick on the
a family
internet,
friend
works
used
for
to be in
Bell.
that band with
Sorry, guys.
No problem.
Chris Shepard.
BKS.
Yeah, is that the name of the band in the 90s?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you know
Becker,
Casey Kasem?
And Shepard.
I used to.
You know where his body is.
He wasn't bad. I used to listen to Chris Shepard. When I was in high school, Chris Shepard, and then the guy after him, what was his name? It was CFNY before.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Black guy, what's his name? I forget. Anyway, I didn't. I
Wayne
used to-
Williams.
No,
That's not.
but I
the
used to
same.
listen to them all the time.
Yeah, I actually really like Chris Shepard, and then I guess a couple of his producers came out and said they did all the work and he didn't really do anything, and then I was like, kind of take my opinion a little bit, but I don't know if they
Yeah,
were
that's
just
like
talking shit.
that's
But
like
anyone
every
could say
pop.
anything too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure. It was on a documentary or something like that. So
There's always a front man that's
Mhm.
taking all the fame.
yeah,
So, okay, I'm gonna finish the story.
Okay, sorry.
Alan. So this place was literally dead, and then the scene kept getting bigger and like got more popular in the media. So and then the word got out this one bar was playing like alternative music, and every week was like 30, 40. By the time the summer hit, it was like a lineup around the whole fucking building.
Was that the one on Plains Road?
It's a furniture or it's an office place across
during
from
the day.
Goman's. Goman's
Yeah.
Furniture.
I know
It's
exactly.
an
what you're
office
talking
place during
Yeah,
the day and a nightclub at night.
if it was
Or
a
vampires
action movie
feed.
here.
Mixed use.
They were vampires feed at night.
But that's how I became friends with that.
One guy's trying to work late. Manola's is dancing there behind him.
Just glow sticks and no shirt.
We were like disheveled fucking losers that like you never like that was the first time in our lives like you'd like if there was a lineup you just get to the back of the line but because we were coming there from the beginning and we knew everybody. It was like we'd show up at like 11 and just saunter
So
in.
let me
So
ask
it's
you a
like us at
question.
Absinthe.
Yeah, it's like
Us
Absinthe.
everywhere else.
Do you
in
just
or
float
Hamilton.
from disheveled losers to disheveled losers? Because I don't know if you look at this back here.
I still yeah.
I'm not that disheveled.
I think we're the lowest.
And we're doing better out of all your disheveled friends.
I was
we're
gonna
doing
back
the
you up,
best.
but you don't need it.
I've always been drawn to people that are,
Losers.
like not disheveled losers or
Misfits, outsiders.
Underdogs.
lowest of the low.
Wow.
That doesn't make me feel. That doesn't make
Or
me
there's
feel.
that,
I got
yeah.
my own basement, dude.
Yeah, that's
I got action figures, so I don't think I'm the lowest of them. You mean outsider? Let's say
Admit-
outsiders. Let's say guys who don't fit in.
it does make sense that we're all friends, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
make sense.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Our commonality is that we're outsiders. What is it, outsiders?
Outsiders.
Maybe.
Outsiders. We'll go with that.
I'll take that.
Scum.
Scum.
Lowest. Of
Yes.
Yeah,
the
because
earth.
you're
Have-
the epitome of scum.
Yeah, Mace. Mace reminds me of one of the gangs
your
in the movie The
regular
Warriors.
Huh?
You remind me of one of the gangs in the movie The Warriors. You ever seen the movie The
Just
Warriors?
one of the whole gangs.
Yeah,
I've never
the
seen
entire,
the movie.
You've
but I
never
can-
seen the movie
I
The
can
Warriors?
Piece it together. And,
Oh
know.
my!
Why you know why Mace is special to the group is because
magic.
He's our innocence.
Yeah, because
he is our innocence, but
he came
he's
around at 15 and was hanging out with a bunch of older, like substantially older dudes.
that and
And no one found
no,
it weird.
but that he's like he's strong enough as a person to not be influenced
By
into
all
any-
of us.
by like he's influenced by us by in a good and if it makes sense to him, but he's not influenced by us for bad habits.
Oh, okay.
Like it's not like he hung
What
out.
bad habits do we have?
Wow.
I've been jerking off while staring at a lot of women. Anyway,
Fucking getting drunk, popping pills, smoking
I don't
weed,
do all
chewing
that.
shrooms, whatever.
I don't really have any bad habits. I got great habits.
Well, maybe I'm just talking about me then.
He's talking about me, him, and Pat.
by the
And,
way, my mom really wanted me to stress. She stressed to me to say happy birthday to you.
Oh, right on. Thank you.
I just want to say that before I forgot.
Tell her to say thank you back.
All right.
I was gonna say tell her to say thank you birthday back. Happy birthday. Okay.
I think we all have bad habits.
Yeah, some worse than others, but
Just different.
yeah, different. So, are we gonna?
Yeah,
Are we
I
gonna
think
get
Pat's
into
just taking a
this?
I
piss
just
now,
went to
but
the washroom.
Okay.
So
well,
if-
yeah, I'm just excited because we've been talking about Star for quite some time.
so we're gonna do a reading of Star today.
So
Yeah.
what is Star about?
Star is when I was about
That's what happened to it.
24, maybe. I think I was about 24 years old, maybe.
This is so good.
24, 25 years old. I went on my buddy John, which is he's in the book. His name's John.
You
But-
put that in the book?
His
John?
real
Does he
name.
know?
Yeah, he knows.
He
Big-
hasn't sued you.
we used to all call him Big John because he's just like really short. So all of my friends back then called him Big John.
Was he disheveled?
He's a disheveled soul. Yeah,
Okay.
he's a teacher now. He's successful.
Big John, the teacher.
I like when you made a mistake, you just removed it and left the space.
Well, because the reason why
Typewriter?
the reason why it's like that is because I had someone write it out for me with
Yeah.
a typewriter
Yeah.
because she was fast at typing.
Yeah.
This girl I worked with, but she corrected everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted it written the way I wrote it. So I instead of rewriting the whole thing that would took me ever, I liquid papered those parts out and fit my own typewriter in that space
Yeah.
and fixed it.
Yeah.
That's why the font changes. An actual typewriter,
Mace,
like
That's
an old typewriter, like
page 4.
like a typewriter went that kind of typewriter, not an electric typewriter.
You guys want to start?
Well, we got
Yeah,
hang-
hang on. I'm not done explaining.
Sorry.
Well, we don't want to give out the ending because
No, not the ending. I'm just trying to explain the fucking chick.
I just love that. Like the first couple of pages were so nice and innocent. I just like going to page 4 and one of the sentences is so that's when I said, "Listen, fuckhead."
So-
I'm
so you
surprised
can't
didn't
read
open
it.
with that.
We'll read it.
Well, whatever you guys want, whatever. But let me just finish explaining it. So what happened was I went on vacation with my buddy John to Cancun for a week. So while I was there, one of the nights I met this girl. Her name, she was from Vancouver, and her actual name was Star.
With double R's.
Well, yeah, actually it was double R's. That's why it's R. That's how she spelt it. And I'm like, I saw her, and she was pretty fucking hot, and she had this, she had a knapsack on,
Yeah.
like one of those cute ones those girls like to wear sometimes, and
Like the one from Blossom.
like yeah,
Like the one with like the little flap over it and the little drawstrings.
just being cute, girls being cute. I'm wearing a knapsack instead of holding a purse.
Yeah.
So I just went up to
Or
her
partially retarded.
and I said, "Hey, I like your knapsack," and she goes, "Thanks," and that's how we started talking.
Yeah.
And then that night, I ended up. This is not in the story, but I ended up. We went back to her hotel, but her friend was there, so we went up on the beach and I ended up like finger banging her. And
Why did that?
Do
come
do
from the
do
story?
do do.
Dude, why didn't you put that in?
I sent the story to her.
Take
So
my
I'm not
breath
gonna put the finger
away.
banging story part.
But she knows about it, unless she didn't. In which case, yeah.
Take my breath under the moonlight.
Does she really want to? Does she really want to hear about the part where I finger banged her in a
She,
story?
no, you know what? You should have
And then I took her to the
like
beach
insinuated
and,
and let her have
in the
memory.
moonlight.
What she doesn't know. What she doesn't know to this day, while I was finger banging her, and she was just giving me like a hand job. Like that's all she would let me. This is the '90s. It was a different time, Mace. You can just fuck, you know.
Yeah, AIDS
Not
was
like
a thing
we're-
in the 80s. Now
We're not
people get
all
scared.
animals like you. All these fucking Mexican people that worked on the resort.
You say that so hesitantly. Like you looked at
Oh,
me.
you
didn't
is
know
it-
if
it's
Mexicans
fucking
was okay?
Mexican
Where
people.
is this possibly going?
It's
We
Cancun.
didn't know while I was finger banging.
I'm not
Ay,
done.
ay,
Is that-
ay.
All these fucking
Were they like that?
Mexicans.
A mariachi.
Wait,
thing
that's
comes
not
out,
racist to say Mexican people, is it?
No, but the
No,
way
Mexicans
you said
aren't
it, you're
even
looking
these.
at me like, is
All
this
that-
right?
these
Yeah, I did that.
fucking Mexicans.
I think they're Cancunese.
I didn't say fucking
You
Mexicans.
did.
Oh, it was in
Oh,
Cancun.
Well, you know there was these fucking Mexicans. I didn't say these. You make us sound like these fucking Mexicans. I didn't say it like that.
You did say it like that.
These
You should say Cancunese. I believe they're Cancunese.
these Mexican dudes.
I wanted to
He's
say
fucking
Can-
beaners, man.
So these Mexican dudes
Always.
Yeah.
are like in the distance by the bar. They're about 40 feet away
Watching
from
you
us.
guys?
There was about 6 or 7 of them watching me finger bang this chick. But I knew that they were watching.
Did you give them?
They didn't know that I knew that I could see them watching, but I couldn't tell.
They're on each other's shoulders.
You can see their position and their interest.
Well, they were like, oh, check it out.
They
This
were
dude's
selling
finger
merch?
banging this chick on the beach.
They're
Let's
selling
walk.
merch to the finger bang.
So what am I supposed to do?
Foam finger.
I don't know. Maybe tell her that people are watching this intimate thing.
Look, I don't want this to stop, but there's a whole bunch of Mexicans watching us right now.
And that's when
Enjoy
you go
the
to
moon.
Sandcastle.
Yeah, enjoy the moonlight.
Exactly. That's what my issue was. I couldn't tell. I had to let these Mexican people watch me finger bang this chick while I got a hand job. Because if I told her, she would go, well, we have to stop. I don't want.
Okay, well, hang
If
on.
she had all the information, she wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So had to that's the worst term. That's the worst wording to
What do you
use.
want? What do you want me to do with my boner?
I don't know.
My
Jerk off.
boner's going. Hey man, let's finish
Go
this.
fuck somewhere else. But your finger
No, but
banger,
shit,
your
I-
boner's not doing anything.
I knew it was
She
going to be
giving a
like
hand job.
Oh,
but
you're like,
it was
oh,
going to
okay.
wreck the mood.
Also,
mood.
you were surprisingly comfortable with all these fucking Mexicans.
It's the only way you can do it. It's the only way you can do it from now on.
It's the only way I can stay hard now.
He's got to go to Mexico.
Did you give one of them a thumbs up while you were doing it? The other hand just like, eh.
He has to watch luchador wrestling, or else he's never getting hired.
I was just like, you fucking. All I was like, you fucking assholes, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
But they all like,
Shoot.
Caca!
Arriba, arriba. No,
That's
bad.
racist.
No,
That's
not really.
racist.
Yeah,
That's
that was
not.
actually.
That was racist.
No, it's
just a
not.
little
I don't
too
think that
far,
is.
man.
Is
It was,
I is that racist?
no, that's fine.
How was
But
that?
Izzy working at Bell, that I would
Fucking
put that.
I don't know. I think Pat's taking a shit. What a fucking moron.
Yeah. I think I just heard the toilet flush.
Um.
I think I just heard the toilet.
So yeah. Oh. Okay. So what? Sorry, I don't know. So, anyways, the part I forgot. So what happened is I wrote this story about us meeting, and then I mailed it to her in 3 parts, trying to be romantic. This is before email, right? So I mailed her in 3 parts of the story I wrote of this adventure that we went, like I made up, and I thought it'd be cute if I mailed part 1, wait a week, part 2, wait a week. So she had to wait a week to see what else happened,
Yeah.
right?
And
And then
taking a week to decipher.
so then a couple years go by, like stars out of my life, right? I'm not thinking about her or nothing, but I thought the story was funny regardless, and I saw on one of those free like a View magazine or something. I saw it said writing competition at McMaster University, $25 to enter, and first prize is $2,500. And I thought my story was hilarious, so I thought, so I just paid 20. Like that's how I was so stupid. I thought I just paid $25, and I get $2,500. Like I was like thinking I was gonna.
They were just going to
get
give
it.
you the money. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, we read your story. How do you want this in a check, or do you want this directly in your bank?
Do you want
account?
this exchanged in backpacks?
Yeah.
Get backpacks and
backpack?
So that's what I
And
thought.
the
I
backpack
thought it was,
futures.
this is good as gold. I'm just gonna get the money. So I enter it. Like now you understand. Once you
I believe that too. You have that sense.
you
Not
pay
anymore. That's been killed out of you.
$25. The thing when you pay $25 to one of these things, they have to read it. They're obligated to read it. And then that part I forgot that I didn't know because I just thought I was going to get a check.
Yeah.
They sent back a review of your story if you don't win. In my review, it just had 2 rows, 1 yeses and 1 nos for boxes, and words beside each yes and no would be like grammar, content, and all the things that are supposed to be in a story. So everything got no. This guy was fucking mad, right?
Yeah.
I'm like going, what the
Probably have
fuck?
to read a lot too. Like a lot.
It was affiliated through McMaster University. It was a professor that read it. It was a writing competition with
You wasted
probably
his time.
with elegant fucking
Yeah.
things
People
they were
writing real
stories.
And not that this
and they
is
get
real.
my piece of shit comes on the table, and then he writes in his own handwriting at the bottom. It said overuse of vulgarity, and made one little box and put the word yes on top of it, and then checked it off.
That's
I
the
love that
dickiest
part.
of dick moves.
Yeah.
Because he's just like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna create my own category for this fucking asshole. Or
Well, he's probably just an angry TA that's like, oh, my fucking professor.
no. He probably had to read a lot of stories.
Now-
Yeah, put yourself.
So
in
when
his-
we read this now, that's all you need. As if you're listening, that's what you need to think about.
should we start?
Yeah.
Did you get that guy's name?
No, I mean it was so long ago, and I was
Do you
so.
think that guy wants to give out his name?
Probably.
I have
not.
I would have had it at the time.
Oh, see, because if you could get his address
But
and
I
mail it
was
to
so-
him in 3
I was
months.
so-
that would be fucking awesome.
Once a week, once
Yeah.
every week.
I know you reviewed this, but maybe if you just take a second look, like
I just saying this. That was your first draft. This is your, and you sent him the same draft.
no, stop
That's it.
talking to me.
This is my second draft. Tell
I
me what you
added
think.
some spice to that beach fingering scene.
there is a beach fingering scene.
I was so upset at the time that I was just like threw away the review.
You shouldn't say it.
What the?
It hurt my
fuck?
feelings. I was young. I was just like, what this guy's
He's young and hopeful.
Hey, you know what I love about this is the way Mace laughs at your past mistakes, and
Yeah.
we just saw a photo of him as a magician.
Yeah.
Mace is losing it over your past mistakes.
Yeah.
But I was like, what's this fucking asshole's problem? That's all I could think of. Like, how?
Couldn't be nice to you.
Yeah, it couldn't be at first I thought like,
Good try, bud.
how could
Here
you
you
not
go.
see that this is the best thing in the fucking world?
We're gonna find out. We're gonna see how wrong this guy was.
Well, I've been anticipating this for a while. Like
Okay,
every time I see them, it haunts
Okay,
me.
where do we want to start? How do we?
Beginning.
Page
You
I
one.
know, but like,
You start.
Where's Patrick? Can we
yeah.
begin without him?
Yeah, because it's.
I,
gonna be
he's,
like
I have a
year.
feeling. I'm gonna text him, but I have a feeling he's gonna be in there for like another 40 minutes.
Yeah, so don't worry
What
about
a
it.
moron.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's. Do you want me to start, or Izzy? Do you want to start, or
I
Mace?
do
Do you
not
want to
want
start?
I don't think it matters who starts. Maybe Manola should
No, I
start
don't
it.
think Manol should read the story at all.
At all.
I think he needs to witness This is more of an intervention, I
What
think.
if he only does his lines, like lines of dialogue?
We don't know
No,
what they
let's
are.
No,
all right,
no.
all right.
Because
fine,
he's
you're right.
he's the author. He knows
Yeah.
what he wants from it.
I know.
Okay.
I
Let's give us-
do. I wouldn't
it's
mind
gonna-
reading page 7, maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let him read page 7.
Okay, you can read page 7, and if there's just anything that we do wrong delivery-wise, you can correct
Yeah.
us, I'd say.
But this
But
is
yeah.
our interpretation. Of
Okay,
it.
I say, just like with the intro, you should start it, and we'll go paragraph by paragraph.
Okay, we're going paragraph by. Okay. All right. It's this is a story called Star. Word count is 3,206. Mail date November
Who
22nd.
knows if that math was done right, though?
Yeah.
Commas count,
I
right?
like how it's almost as big as the actual title of the book.
Manolo Santanos. All right.
And his website, which is on the front.
Yeah, like what's going on there? Because this is like older than this, isn't it? Like the I love Manolo
Everything's
thing?
real. The only thing that's new is the picture of me in 3 that I put that after the fact.
His what's that
that seems
artist? What's his name?
Who?
Velvet Underground dude?
Lou Reed?
No, the artist that Lou Reed used to hang out with.
Andy Warhol?
Andy Warhol. That's his Andy Warhol picture. Okay, so we're starting chapter 1. It is kind of an Andy Warhol picture. Chapter 1, Star. This is a story about a guy that went on vacation.
The story has started. That's not just Gavin talking.
No, this is the story.
Yeah.
It's very the language is like how you and I would talk. A guy that just wanted to get away and let loose. He wanted to forget about his problems and just cleanse his soul. He didn't want anything heavy. He just wanted to party.
He just wanted a party.
And cleanse his soul.
And cleanse his soul. Nothing heavy though. I want to clean my soul out, but not anything heavy.
What a party!
Not heavy.
He
Can
pop
I
a couple
cleanse my
Quaaludes.
soul with rye?
I want to do what Buddhists do for their entire lifespan, but not heavy.
couple drinks at Homegrown Hamilton. Yeah.
So him and his buddy, I'm not sure if that's proper grammar, but
so him and his buddy.
So him and his buddy John went on a trip to Cancun, Mexico, as opposed to Switzerland. After they got settled in their resort, they went to a local bar and got bombed. After that, the two. There's no description at all. It's just after they settled in their resort, they went to a local bar and got bombed.
You gotta keep it moving.
Yeah, you think it, reader. You make the description. I gotta get to other shit.
You know what a local bar in Mexico looks like? That's what we did.
They went to in this one sentence. They went to 2 places. After they got settled in their resort, they went to a local bar and got bombed. After that, the two you didn't even have to. You didn't have to say that. You could have said they got the anyway.
Went to a few local bars.
And then they went to then after that, the 2 dudes went out to all the local clubs, and really started to party.
I love that because it
Still have
says
13 more pages.
he didn't want anything heavy. All this is heavy. Like the whole fucking thing is heavy.
They just traveling all over the place. They would try to meet girls all the time. You know, just for conversation.
Yeah, that old chestnut.
Okay, do you want me to start now?
Yeah, if you want
I
to.
thought we were going right.
Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
What's- left. He's my left.
Oh, true.
Okay. You want to go next?
Do I go right? It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I was just making a.
But something was bothering Manolis.
Oh,
This
so,
was
so
the
he was partying, but he wasn't happy.
He wasn't happy about it. This was the same routine they would do every night. It was.
Okay, but you know what? Do has a lot of space. in
Yeah, there
between.
was a
What
mistake
was
in there.
What
I
was
don't know.
there?
It used to be there, but
A
this
truck?
is.
It would probably.
It was.
He's probably spelled do D-E-W-W.
But I think I might have said doing every night, and I'm like, it was supposed to be do, and I changed it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it was all
The
about
same
like, it
thing.
had to be exactly the way I wrote it.
So, what she corrected it to was this was the same routine they would doing every night.
Or whatever it was. I could have
No,
been
she
doing.
corrected it. You.
Maybe
I
it's-
know, that's
No,
me.
He corrected it back to.
No, he went back to his vision.
I corrected.
What you see here is the original vision.
Yeah, the original vision that was in proper grammar.
This is raw and uncut.
Yeah, this is
This is the
it.
director's
This is
cut.
director's cut.
All right.
I think you should start from the top of that.
Yeah, I think
paragraph.
you should
Give
too, because we
them
got
the whole
lost in that.
rundown.
But something was bothering Manolis because this was the same routine.
Wait a second. Sorry, I just pictured like the nightclub going, everyone's dancing, and then you just look at the camera.
People are having fun around
Something's
him.
bothering the dude.
Like Jim from The Office.
Yeah, just like, I just feel empty inside. Yeah.
Everyone's having a good time and smiling, and he's
Yeah.
just a little frown. But something was bothering Manolis. This was the same routine they would do every night. It was bugging the dude that every girl he met thought he was trying to be a cool dude, but he was honestly being sincere.
You're just trying to be a cool dude. No, I'm really hot.
I'm really a cool
being
dude.
Me. Oh, the next line is classic.
Yeah.
Sure, the dude wanted to get laid, but it didn't mean he was a bad guy. It didn't mean that if he said something nice, he didn't mean it. He meant it. I mean it. I meant it.
That's what you realize.
The narrator is the guy in the story.
Exactly.
That's fucked up. This is levels of Inception happening in this story.
First,
He meant it. I mean it. I meant it.
Dun, 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 dun. Right here, you know, the guy just pulled his hair out. The guy was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? He's fighting with his wife. He's like,
It was just terrible today.
yeah, just like,
You wouldn't believe what I had to fucking read.
I can't.
Could you imagine you're a professor at a university? That's this page
That's the
one.
opening.
That was page one.
And it's not even a full page.
No.
I come into work for this. Is it really?
Oh, wait, I misread that. It's not he meant it. I mean it. I thought it was he meant it. I mean it.
I thought so,
meant
No,
it.
he meant it. I mean, I meant it.
Oh, that is genius.
That's-
I misread that every single
It's
time.
levels.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
levels of Inception.
Yeah.
He just said, "Fuck it." You know what? Boom. I'm the narrator
Hey.
and the guy in the story.
I'm
And
here-
this
I'm here, man.
computer,
Fuck you.
this
dude.
this computer has a backspace, but
It's
not going to use it. I want them to see the process behind the art.
No, the person reading the story looks behind them because they realize Manolis is behind them. It's like, I mean it. He
As
meant
you
it.
read that
I
line, he
meant it.
whispers into your ear, "I meant it."
Dun dun dun. That's some deep shit.
All right.
Mace.
No wonder I was wondering. Oh, the narrator's talking about dudes, but the guy in the story is a dude.
I never get tired of thinking how I picture him waking up from a dead sleep tonight, like going,
Still,
going.
You gotta
I
gotta
mean it.
find
I meant
this
it.
guy.
I meant it.
You gotta find this guy and send him this podcast.
This Manolis guy is narrating my dreams. Honey.
I don't know why every time I dream I say dude all the time and talk about getting laid.
He's like, but I'm a sincere dude.
I do
Page
enjoy the
2.
idea that you affected his life. Big time. Liz.
Page 2. So then, this one night, my buddy John.
Are they
sa-
still in Cancun?
We're in Cancun, yes.
Okay, sorry.
So then, this one
It
night.
seems like they've been there for a while.
So then, this one night, my buddy John says to me, "Hey man, let's go check out that bar near our resort." I was like, "Cool."
No, say it
Wait a
like it's
second.
written.
I was like, "Cool."
There you go.
Is
It's
that
all
it?
caps.
There's no exclamation
That's a
mark.
scream.
It's just all caps. I was like,
That's
"Cool."
right
I was like, "Okay." So we went. I was having. I need to read that one. Hey man, let's go check out that bar near our resort. I was like, "Cool." So we went. I was having a cool time.
That's ironic. Because he said he was cool.
You realize that 5 words earlier it was foreshadowing
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
the cool that he would later
You
experience.
get a little shot. You get a little shot. It jumps out of the page.
Yeah.
Walking around. Sorry, I have this. I want to read it.
So we went. I was having a cool time walking around, digging the tunes, and then there she was, right in front of me. I could feel my heart beating. There was an ellipses between that. Out of all the joints in the world, she had to end up in mine.
So you took some shit from Casablanca to put in your fucking story.
This guy was probably furious.
It's more of an homage.
Yeah, you took some Casablanca shit and put in your goddamn
But you should have
banging
called
story.
this. You should have called this story Casa Backpack because that'd be like an homage to Casablanca.
Out of all the joints in the world, she had to end up in mine. She was dressed up from head to toe. She even had this cute little blue knapsack on. Short shorts and a figure that would knock any guy out, and it didn't stop there. She also had short blonde hair and this beautiful face that you didn't want to stop looking at. Her name was Star. The thing about this girl wasn't just her looks. She also had the coolest attitude and her personality. You just didn't mind being around this girl.
You know, most authors, can I call you that? At this point, we can call you author.
Yeah.
Would like to describe this character with her actions, like doing stuff. You just gave it. You just gave it right there. She was awesome. She made a great personality.
Short shorts and a figure that would not, and it didn't stop there, and neither does this run-on sentence.
Well, he has a period where she had a comma, and commas where she had periods.
Yeah. I think he threw in a semicolon just because he figured he had to use that key at least once.
What does this do? I like that. I like that.
It's like a period on the top and a comma. How do they do that? I think this button's broken.
It's so fun.
The thing about it wasn't just her looks, though. You're writing to her. That's writing to her. That's not written to the
I
professor.
knew she was gonna read it.
Yeah, it's not. You're more than just looks. You have the coolest attitude, and her personality.
Just didn't mind being around this girl.
And-
That describes a lot of personalities.
Yeah, I don't mind being her. I could. There's one in there. Oh, there's
I
one
don't
here.
mind being around a lot of people.
All right,
That's a very low bar.
it is. It is. It's.
I don't
low.
mind it.
That's a compliment to her. I can stand being in the
He could have said something like, her presence was alluring, or you were enamored by her presence, something like that, but he didn't mind it.
The
You're
description goes on, though, Nick.
Yeah, Nick is
Yeah.
here.
She's pure, kind-hearted, and has love inside her.
Ew.
His index and middle finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, as love insider. So I finger banged her on the beach in front of some Mexicans.
I had to pick it out.
I love this.
See if I can get that love out of her
This
in
right
front
here,
of some Mexicans.
this very short sentence is really good. The kind of girl that makes you like life, not love life, not even like enjoy
Adore.
whatever
Life.
you.
I can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was on the fence, but I could like it.
I can handle
Yeah.
it.
You see, I didn't know all this at first. I was just walking around this bar. The bar was called La Boom. Nope. Why are we talking about the name of the bar now?
He's
It
getting
was-
descriptive, man.
Yeah. I just before maybe it was a two-sided bar, a dance side and a rock
Is
side.
this a real bar? that you
Yeah.
did? Okay. All right. You could have
This
said
is all
You should
real.
send this to them.
Laboom.
I'm sure
Print
it's,
up their menus.
I'm sure it's still there.
Someone Google it. I want to see if it's real.
I'm sure it's still
Or it's
there.
Still yeah, sorry. I want to see if it's still
Pat
there.
didn't leave, did he?
No, he's got all
Oh,
his
he's,
shit
he's
here.
shitting.
Okay, so it's my turn. I was on the rock side, of course.
With all of his disheveled friends.
You wrote this assuming the guy knew who you were. Like you assume that he knew. Of course, this guy was on the rock side. Of course. Yes, I know Manolis. You didn't have to put that in. You just say you're in the bar. I assume Manolis is on the rock side. You're insulting my intelligence.
Of course.
Of course. I was feeling good, digging the tunes. But something was missing. Something was. Like punctuation. Something was always. It was always missing. I pretty well just saw her. You're repeating what happened earlier in this story. You're doing this to get more words in your story, aren't you?
Hey, he had to make that 3,000 word count.
That's what I'm saying, because this is what happened earlier on.
Yeah.
Something was missing.
I just like that he used the exact sentence digging the tunes. Again, he couldn't come up with another analogy. Feeling the music.
You say what you feel, man.
He was digging the tunes.
He was digging the tunes.
We're still on page 2, folks.
I pretty well saw her out of nowhere. That makes no sense at all. I saw her out of nowhere. She came out of nowhere. That's I saw her out of nowhere. You're dating Batman. But she was there, and I wanted to talk to her. Just by looking at her, I knew she was cool. Not by her clothes. It was everything. She had her own style. Part of part of her styles that I felt is what I felt from my heart, her heart, and she had a nice heart. I added and. She had a nice heart. How did you know she had a nice heart?
You stuttered on that sentence, and
Sometimes-
it made more sense.
I know. I know.
That's how it was written.
She had her own style. Part of her style, like I have dyslexia, so this is sometimes you read some of these words, it like jumbles up for me, so I have to slow down. She had her own style, and part of her style, because you use style twice, so it jumbles in my mind, so it becomes part of her style is that is what I felt from her heart. That was part of her clothing style. Was what you felt from her heart?
No, it wasn't from her clothing.
You know that? No,
Oh.
but it says earlier.
No, not by her clothes.
Not by her clothes, but how do you go from clothes to her style being her
I
what
just
you felt
picture
on her
this-
heart?
this-
I think he's talking about pizzazz.
Yeah.
Oh,
She had a nice heart.
she had a nice heart.
I picture like
Aw.
the TA going, and then look at this, and then right here he's saying that he goes to this club, and then he flipped through, and then like that club doesn't even exist. Like I could totally see him like going home and like.
Oh, at this
flipping out
point,
her
he's
wife.
just reading.
Yeah.
At this point, he's just so I said to her.
Well, okay.
I said to her,
So I said to her, "I love you." No,
At this
I
point,
said I like your.
wait a second. I just want to say you're writing to your friends because you're like. So I said to her, "I love you," and you're expecting the person reading and go, "No, fuck no, bad move, guy."
Can't tell her yet.
And then, no, and you're like, "Oh, okay." That's the worst thing to
I
say.
said
dude.
it in here,
Yeah, I
but
said
I
it.
didn't say it out here.
No, I said.
So I said to her, "I love you." No, I said I like your knapsack. She said, "Thanks."
That was.
I
brilliantly
said,
read.
"It looks cool," and we started talking. And that's all I needed to do to see that I was digging this girl.
You're digging a lot.
we ended up talking later, and we started dancing. We danced to a lot of cool tunes that night. Who's that?
Dire Maker.
Dire Maker by Led Zeppelin was my favorite. It's like a kid. It's like a child writing about his weekend in his journal. It's like, I went to Pizza Hut. I like pizza. It's my favorite.
Pepperonis are delicious.
We danced so close, and we were totally in sync. We grew in sync with the groove, and whenever we looked at each other, we just smiled.
You need to republish this with crayon illustrations.
Or like in the center
Yeah.
with like reference.
I like how you looked at each other. We smiled.
Nice.
My buddy John hooked up with some girl he met earlier.
I was wondering what happened to John. John just kind of disappeared.
I didn't care. All I wanted to do was spend time with this chick. For once, I didn't care about anything else. Then Star grabbed my hand and said, I have to... 1 second. The story starts off with you just wanting to get away from everything.
Yeah.
So this isn't the first time you've not cared about anything else. That's your character, is a guy who doesn't care about anything.
Yep. But now you care because you met the right chick.
Pretty deep, eh?
Yeah.
It's really dude.
Then Star grabbed my hand and said, I have to walk my girlfriend home. Come with me? Actually, sorry, that was wrong. There was no question mark. Come with me. Like I was going to leave her.
Like I was gonna leave her.
I told my friends that I said I loved you, and then corrected myself and said, I know I like your knapsack. So obviously I'm not leaving her.
We walked into the lobby, and she said, "Wait here," and she kissed me on the cheek. So I chilled out on the couch. I left this club where there was all these beautiful girls walking around, but I didn't care about any of them.
Oh. She kissed me on the cheek. Walked into the lobby and kissed me on the cheek. So many details, yet no character descriptions. No character. The characters aren't doing shit.
Can you imagine how mad this professor is?
There's no story.
Okay.
There's no story. We haven't read any
Let's go-
start of a story.
Let's go back
Yeah.
for a second. It says in the very first page, you said you didn't want anything heavy, and that you weren't interested in any of these bars. And then all you talk about is going to bars and clubs. Pretty much the next 2 pages. Pretty funny.
Well, he got stuck in it.
Yeah.
Right? I get that. He's stuck in that. He's stuck in the routine.
You have to look into it further. It's like a Kubrick film.
Exactly. It's exactly like a Kubrick film. I'm surprised Kubrick. Well, he is dead. Hasn't come. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
You care about any of them? I was with a girl that was so much cooler in every way. When Star came back and sat on the couch with me, we sat and talked for about an hour, and we never got tired of talking.
Wait. It was wicked, and the whole time. Yeah, this right before you go any further, just a little side note because I think people
They're called footnotes.
the listeners would be interested. Like before everything, like obviously, there's a lot of this is just made up. But this whole section where like I went back to her hotel, or her friend went to the and I was waiting for her on the couch.
That
and
was
she
the
comes
finger
back.
bang.
That's where I finger banged her.
Little side note.
Sitting on the
Little
couch.
FYI. Manolis currently when they're talking and he couldn't get tired. They can't get tired. They love each other so much that they're talking. They're so much into their conversation. That's Manolis putting his fingers into a woman's vagina as Mexicans watch him. All right, it was wicked, and the whole time
You know that it was wicked was referring to the finger bang.
and the whole time I was like, see those Mexicans over there? If I tell you about them, they'll stop this. So just ignore the last sentence. Pretend I'm some awesome tunes and dig on me. Sorry. I was like, she digs me. I couldn't get over the fact that this hot babe wanted to spend time with me. That's sweet.
Yeah, but minus the whole finger.
Now
bang.
this is where it gets.
Well, no, you know what was charming was the fact that he left out the finger bang. So
Yeah,
you're a gentleman.
Yeah.
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Not that I'm a nerd, but I guess sometimes it just seems too good to be true.
This isn't a time, where nerd was like terror, the worst thing you could be.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I decided to try kiss this dream. What?
This dame.
It says dream.
Sorry. I meant to say yeah.
So did you mean to put dame?
No, I think
Oh.
that sounded better to say dame.
Yeah, I
right
like
there.
dream.
So I
So I
decided to try to kiss this dream.
Before it went away. That's actually pretty nice. So I asked Star, "Do you think I could give you a kiss?" Your fingers are already inside of her. I'm sure
Well,
she.
this part didn't exist.
Okay.
Okay.
Star leaned over and we kissed. I wanted to kiss her forever, and I probably would have. But then these two big fucking guys came out of nowhere, grabbed me, and threw me off the couch.
Whoa.
That gets real intense.
Then now the story
Were
begins.
these the Mexican bartenders watching you?
Yeah.
You have to keep reading.
Yeah, it wasn't a beach. It was just at the bar. I was like, what the fuck? A third guy grabbed Star and said to her, "Where's the letter we want? Give it now or die."
Where's the letter we want? Listen to that sentence. Where's the letter we want? We want a letter. You got it.
No, you got it.
Where's the letter we want?
Where's the letter we want?
Well, you could say, "Where's the letter?" Not because what you're saying is like you're describing. Where's the letter we want?
No, not that letter.
The one we want.
Where's the letter we want?
Okay, sorry.
And then there's more attitude after that because it's, "Where's the letter we want? Give it now or die." Like she had another option. So what was I supposed to do?
It's like so much sarcasm
Yeah.
in the narration.
You know he's getting angry at his typewriter as he's writing this. So what was I supposed to do? Beat these three guys up and run? Okay, what's that's?
You're confused by the
I'm
question.
a little bit confused because the question mark is in the middle of the sentence.
With an apostrophe at the
Yeah.
end.
Okay.
Or
Sorry,
colon,
I'm thrown off of this. 1 second. Okay. So what was I supposed to do? Beat these three guys up and run.
No, yeah, there you go. Excellent reading.
This was not a movie. Or do I say what makes sense?
Yeah, I didn't know how to read that either because the I and I is on top of the say, so
Why
I
does-
didn't know
yeah,
which one to read.
Okay.
Is that we can can we alternate one of the two? I or say?
This was not a movie. Or do say I what makes sense?
like,
yeah, I
I-
think that's what he intended.
But if you look at it carefully, there's another part where she fucked up my grammar, and I changed it back to so it was
She fucked up your grammar.
so I made it more back to like improper grammar, but or this is what this was not a movie. Or do I say? So I typed in do I, and I wanted say in there, so there was no room to put say after what, so I put the word say underneath the I, between the space.
And
I
you
didn't
expect it to
understand any of
win
that.
money and people understand that? You need like a fucking another book to explain how this story is supposed to be read. You need like a decoder ring.
It's the beauty of podcasting, Gavin. It's the beauty of podcasting.
It's like a fucking It's like
Have
you
I
just
feel like
Have you
we're
found-
supposed to do math with the words, or do I
It's a skill
divided by
test.
say?
You try to decipher his text messages. I just do it to a science now, and I know exactly what he's saying.
Yeah.
it's exactly that.
This was not a movie, or do I say what makes sense? Come on, Star, just give them the letter and we can go. But I didn't trust these guys anyways, and there was no time to talk, so I grabbed a
Wait a
gun.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Before we get to the gun, you didn't trust them? They threw you off the couch. They came in, threw you, then said, "Where's the letter we want?"
He's picking himself up off the floor like, I don't know what it is about these guys.
This is- I
Something
don't-
seems off.
They're gonna, or you die. I don't trust them.
This was not a movie, or do I say what makes sense? Come on, Star, just give them a letter and we can go. But I didn't trust these guys anyway. And there was no time to talk. So I grabbed a gun out of one of these guys' belts. It was easy.
Did you
because
say zoinks? Zoinks.
Here he must have thought, wait a minute, how do I get a gun? Okay, it was easy because they thought I was out of it.
Yeah, the guy's like, but wait a second, how could he grab the gun? He's
threw him
so
off
he's
the
so
couch.
into the story
Yeah.
at this point. He's like, but how would he? Oh, okay, he was out of it. They thought he was out of it. Clever Manolis.
Imagine the anger of this guy reading it. That was just this is like we're on page 4.
I would not be mad reading this if I were. Like,
Were you gonna say? Were you gonna say,
No,
Professor?
No, I was going to say TA because that's more realistic.
You're in charge of a literary competition because you presumably are interested in literature.
Yeah, I would find this fucking
Not anymore.
hilarious.
Mace, that's the best way anyone could have put that
Yeah,
argument. It's the best way you could put it. You're interested in literature, and then this comes across your desk. It's like someone took a dead squid and smacked you across the face because you're into sea life. You're a marine biologist. Someone
But
slaps you in the face with a dead squid. That's what this is.
I would think that like a student sent this as a joke, and then meet Manolis and be like, "Okay,
Yeah,
this
this
is awesome."
90s, man. It was like there was no like punked show
Yeah.
out there yet. You know, like,
He wasn't even doing it to punk them. He
No.
thought this was good.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Then-
didn't realize the genius until years later.
You got a good sentence here. You got a good
Oh, yeah.
paragraph.
So I pointed the gun at the two dudes and said to the third dude, "What?"
no, yeah,
yeah,
it
Star.
makes
The
sense.
third dude
Yeah.
holding star.
Oh.
So he's
Okay.
going like this, but talking to the one guy.
Okay. Let go of Star, I'll kill these guys, he says. Put your gun down or I'll kill Star. So that's when I said, listen, fuckhead.
Fuckhead.
I know you won't kill her because if you kill her, you won't get your letter, and that letter is what you want. I love that you.
I know you won't
I
kill
know,
her.
I know you're about to kill me, but just listen. I know you won't do anything because you want that letter.
I know you won't kill her because she's got the letter, and that letter is what you want.
What could be in the third letter?
I
Or
don't know.
in the letter?
You'll find out.
Next, then you're
I
fucked.
am wondering. You got me
What the
on
hell?
that.
If you shoot her,
Oh, okay. If you shoot her, I'll pop these fuckers with one bullet, then pop you next. Then you're fucked. Even
at
though
this point they could have disarmed you.
yeah, you did say a lot of stuff.
At this point they could have disarmed you.
Even though I was feeling something strong
He's
for this
holding the
girl,
gun backwards.
Dead, you're fucked.
even though I was feeling something strong for this girl, I couldn't let them see me bluff. I had to talk the shit to get out of there. Listen, I know where the letter is, and whether you or her lives or dies doesn't matter to me. But I don't want to kill anybody, and I don't want Star to get hurt. So we have two choices. One, I kill these two dudes. You kill Star. I kill you. I get the letter and a story. Or B. That had to be deliberate.
One.
That had to be
You did that on
Was that
purpose.
deliberate?
You
That's
said
done on-
one the
that's
first.
done on purpose.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
I was done.
the-
That was done. I did that, believe it or not, because of I think it was like
The number 2 on his typewriter was fucked.
there's a Traveling Wilburys album.
Yeah.
Like it was like Traveling Wilburys 1 and 3. They
Yeah.
never did a part.
Oh, okay.
So I thought it was funny just to. Anyways,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's great.
So there's like this like kind of
Just-
esoteric thing going on in your
brain.
story.
Would you mind? Yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah. You let go Star. So this is option B. You let go Star. I let you live. Star and I get away, and you three goons get another chance to catch us. But of course, we get a head start. So what's it going to be, Chilliwacky?
Chilliwack.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I think it's his town.
I think
don't know.
I think there's a band called Chilliwack. I just
Yeah,
thought
there's a town-
I just
there's
thought
a
it was a
band.
funny word, Chilliwack.
I don't know if that's how you spell it.
Why did you give away all your plan?
Well, that's not his real plan.
Oh, so they'll follow one way.
Mm-hmm.
Figure that he's
You're
going
gonna
the other.
give B. You're gonna give us a head start, obviously.
So of course he picked B. I knew I had to keep thinking one step ahead. I grabbed Star's arm and went through the back of the lobby. Back of the lobby. Went through the back lobby. The lobby.
There's a back in
Wait,
the
one
lobby.
sec. Sorry, I actually am just stuck on this a little bit. I'm looking for the logic. I don't know why, but so
That's
we
okay, that's what this
we
is for.
have two choices. I kill the two dudes. You kill Star. I kill you. I get the letter. End of story. You let go of Star. I let you live. Star and I get away. You three goons get another chance to catch us.
Of course, they get a head start.
And they go for that option.
Yeah.
Clearly, it says of course.
But
he
they
picked
already
B.
caught you. What happens?
Oh, because he has a gun on
I have a
him.
gun on them too, dude.
So he
He's-
has a gun
he's
on him.
gonna
So he's
kill
saying
them.
Either we got two options. You can kill,
We all die.
or there's a third option. You only hit one of the goons. The other goon, they both fire at you. Right?
And that's why they're goons, is because they're expendable.
Yeah, they're expendable. But
So of course,
So of course he picked B.
All right.
I knew I had to keep thinking one step ahead. I grabbed Star's arm. We ran through the back of the lobby. We jumped into this wicked boat, and I.
What are you fucking Miami Vice?
The guy just like, you know what I love about this story is I get to picture what I think a wicked boat is. I see flames. I don't know about you guys. There's flames on the side, and I shot at the ignition. I got the boat started, and we're out of there into the night. There were no other boats on the shore except for the Mexicans who saw us finger banging. There were no other boats on shore, so we were cool. So I looked at Star and I said, "What about that? Not who are these guys? What's this letter about? What
He's
about
James Bond,
It's
dude.
like my dick's hard. I've had this hard on since they threw us. Since those guys pointed a gun at us.
Can I stare at you and jerk off?
So next 20 minutes is as the boat floated. What about that kiss and everything I went through that was worth it? Well, not really, but it was cool. Nothing but the water and the sky around us. Nothing but the water and the sky around us. I had my own
What about
star
the
to
boat
look
that
at.
you're in?
You had your own star to look at.
That is good. That is.
thank
yeah.
you.
That was
Oh.
classic. That's classic Star, man. That was so Izzy.
Oh. So finally I said, so what the fuck was that about?
Now you got what you wanted.
now that he's finished his hand job on the beach and he's come, so what the fuck was that? wait, why were those guys pointing guns at me? Star was like, listen, I want to tell you right now. I wait.
I want
I want to tell you, but not right now. Right now, I'm with you, and all I want to deal with, and
All I want to deal with, and
Cut.
be with.
is you. All I want to deal with
Yeah, what-
and be with is you. Okay.
Well, but like, if you want to deal with someone, wouldn't you have to like the possible murder that just happened?
Yeah. That,
That you just narrowly escaped. Wouldn't that be something you want to deal with?
What's more stronger than love?
Murder that you almost were a part of.
I just like that I think you're trying to build her self-esteem, but you start. Yeah, don't really love you though, and then you're don't mind being around her.
Well, he said that to us, not to her.
Yeah,
okay.
but he sent this to her.
Okay, so finally I said, so what the fuck was that about? Star was like, listen, I want to tell you, but not right now. Right now, I'm with you, and all I want to deal with and be with you
Is you.
is you. We can talk about the rest later. And I know I should have said no to Star, but for some reason what she said made sense.
There's only so many times that I've truly felt happy. Happiness, love, and lust for danger seemed like a fair trade.
What was being traded?
Happiness, love, and lust
For danger.
for danger.
Oh, for danger.
Okay, so you traded. Okay.
So you're trading for danger. Happiness.
Well, it should have been happiness,
second.
love, and lust.
That's not
Seemed
trade.
like a fair trade for danger. That's what it should
Yeah,
have
but
been.
that, why? But like that's what I'm saying is like why are you trading that for danger? So you're
Plus-
getting. Oh, okay. I get it.
You get both.
So we held okay. So we held each other, talked, kissed, and laughed.
Why are you guys doing this all the
Why
time?
are you laughing? What's so funny about being chased?
What the fuck is? Sorry, I shouldn't question love. Love.
The laugh was they were reminiscent about the last episode of Happy Days.
Remember when Fonzie jumped that shark? That's hilarious.
Then we drove to the other side of the beach. That's where downtown was, and there were more clubs down there. We went to Daddy Rocks because it was cool.
It was the real club.
Let's go to Daddy Rocks. It's cool.
There was a band. There was a band playing, and they were kicking, and they were also friends of mine.
Oh,
Wait a second. Do you think when she got this, she was reading it? She's like, "Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember doing that too." That's when he was finger banging me
how
on the
many segments
beach.
did you break the? Like, what did you send her? 1 to 5, 1 to like 1 to page.
I forget how I broke it up. I did break it up into 3 parts though.
Okay.
I sent her like I waited. She's got the original. She's probably in the garbage for sure. She's got the original,
Where's
right? I'm worried about Pat. Is he in the washroom?
Dude.
What? No, what? I don't think he's dead. Is this shit going that long?
Dude, I'm here. I've been here the whole
Do
time.
you want to run up and
Yeah.
Well, yeah, go check.
Well, it's your turn to read, isn't it?
No,
Yeah,
he
but
just
let's
read.
pause. So I don't know. I got it marked. I've been texting him like,
Hit
dude,
pause.
are you? Don't put no.
we can continue.
Let's
No, that's ridiculous. We're still
yeah,
here.
We're here.
We're
fine.
going.
I
It's
think
not,
he-
it's
I
not-
think
I
he-
don't think people are going like, what's that about? Pat's in the washroom this
Yeah.
whole time. Probably
Yeah.
taking the biggest shit. He takes half an hour shits.
Yeah.
But
Well, he doesn't. He sits in there and plays games before he talks on the phone
right,
while he's taking.
What time is it?
8:15.
Why is he sleeping on the couch? Ah, yeah. Wake him up.
What? Is he breathing?
Yeah, wake him up.
Look if he's breathing.
Kind of.
I know he got drunk earlier during the day. He got day drunk. Well, who cares? We can always cut this shit out later. We have
Why?
to.
Why?
I don't understand. Like, this is not a
Who
big.
cares? We're being honest.
Yeah, but this is not a big. This is not. It's not like this is a scandal.
No, it's not, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand what's a scandal. I just think it's fucked. That's all. I don't think it's a scandal though. I don't think
Where
it's.
did we
weird.
leave off?
I got
Oh,
it,
let's
so
just
I
wait
don't.
for Mace.
No, I know, but what? I
He-
lost my.
he has
You're
it
at
marked.
Daddy Rocks.
Yeah, he finished.
Should I try to wake him up?
Where you, was
No,
this?
don't worry about it. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
I-
At this point, what's the point, dude? We're almost done.
Okay, we'll leave it.
There was the band that was playing. Was it actually your friend's band?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I think I considered them my friend because I became friends with them.
Oh, okay. Well,
They were like there, and I'm
What
like,
were
hey,
their
dude.
names? What's the name of the band?
Gus.
it wasn't Tung Fu or
Doug.
something.
No, I mean the band name. Oh, you don't know.
No, the band's. I don't. They were the cover band.
Okay.
They were a cover band. I know
You guys
that.
became friends.
Oh, it'd be awesome if it was Poncho Sanchez and you're just hanging out with Poncho Sanchez all weekend.
Am I gonna
Who's
go have to
Poncho
go get?
Sanchez?
Am I
Amazing
gonna have to
Latin
get Mace
musician.
and then Mace is Mace. I'm going.
Mace is
up,
gonna go upstairs.
I'm gonna go upstairs and Mace
Here
is
comes
sleeping on the
Mace right
couch.
here.
Yeah. What happened?
He's fine. He just was not feeling good. He was like feeling nauseous. He needed to lay down.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going.
Cool.
I really wanted him to be part of this, but
It's okay.
Oh,
Don't
well.
worry about it.
Okay. So I didn't know.
We can stop if you want.
No, I want to finish it.
Well, we're not gonna. I don't think we got like half hour left.
What time is it?
It's 8:22.
We can do this, man.
Oh,
it's
shit,
like
I gotta
it's,
get over
it's
there
page
soon.
6.
Okay, let's just motor through it and
If
start.
you gotta
No,
remember
because
page-
motoring through
No,
it,
no.
the fun of it
Page
is making fun of
page
it.
13.
We can do
is
this
like
again.
4
Well,
lines.
We have podcasts.
Yeah,
we
let's
can
do
do
part two.
part 2.
Yeah, we can
It's
do a part
halfway.
2.
We're at the halfway
But
point.
we can also, the thing is that, we have, like, I kind of like reading through it almost continuously, stopping here and there, but we've been stopping a lot. So I think we could get through it. What do you want to do?
I like.
most?
I know.
I
I
Do
have-
you like the idea of one chunk or saving the second chunk for another
Yeah, it's
episode?
really up to you.
I think we should just go, and if we run out of time, what's the time?
It's
I have
8:22.
half
What's the time period?
Hey, what's up?
I gotta go. I got to go to Kaylee soon and set up.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but if you
But this
go,
is-
it doesn't matter. Jordan just showed up.
yeah, but then the
That's-
show.
We don't need you.
No, but the show won't start without you guys.
Yeah, so like I say we go till 9, and then
Listen, start the show at 9:15,
But we could-
9:30 all the
Yeah,
Manolis.
time.
this is halfway. I'm just saying
Manolis,
this would be a good
we
time.
can-
run and grab Cassie before.
Manos, we can do this another day too.
Yes.
So we can
But listen,
Why don't we do it after the show?
Happy birthday, buddy.
thanks, dude.
Why don't
No,
we do
because
part two when we're done?
I don't want dogs barking while we're coming. My wife's gonna be sleeping.
Okay, listen.
We can do this like the next. We can continue. We can continue going.
Are we stopping right now?
No, we can
So
continue. going.
yeah, let's go until we
Yeah,
run out
let's
of
do it.
time.
So,
Star.
okay, so pick it up.
Nice. Yeah, I'll take Pat's.
So, I don't know how I got
Page-
myself in.
Page 6.
I don't know how I got myself into this trouble. All I wanted to do is party. The next thing I know, I'm mixed up in all this trouble. all over a woman.
Wait a second. How are you? See, I can't not stop.
Yeah,
How
you
are
have
you
to.
mad at this point? You just kissed her on the boat, and everything was the greatest thing, and it was worth trading all that happiness, lust, and everything.
Well, not
for
really,
danger.
but it was cool.
It was, he was digging it. But now you're like, how'd I get in this fucking? What the fuck is wrong with? And now
I had to go. There's a little back and forth. I have to keep people in suspense.
Oh
right?
yeah, that's what you're doing.
Yeah. all over a woman.
Is he okay with it, or is he schizophrenic? Who knows?
I'm just waiting for the story to begin.
Okay.
It does seem like it's over at this point. They got away and went back to the clubs.
Yeah.
The end.
Well, you're not gonna let that ruin your night, right?
Over a letter.
All over a woman. Well, a babe. So Star gave me a smoke. What's that word that you use to identify when you're supposed to cross from one subject to another?
Segue?
No.
Conjunction?
Conjunction. There you go.
Okay.
I guess that one.
Nick, you look ridiculous. The hair of a politician fucking reading this right now.
Jordan Shear, everybody.
I'm all self-conscious now.
Sorry, buddy. You look good. You actually look good, yeah.
Yeah,
They
at
have
least
to
you have a
have nice hair.
hairline instead of this.
Politician's a good thing, not a bad thing.
Hey, you look dapper.
Yeah, there
Thanks.
You, go. You look appropriate.
Appropriate. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I guess all over a woman. Well, a babe.
Yeah, that's
So Star gave me a smoke. Man, having a smoke was a real
Having smoked with a real class.
real classy game. How cool is that? I started feeling like we were some team, like from some old TV show, but real.
Bonnie and Clyde.
But in real
So we
life.
enjoyed our smoke. It was weird just a few hours
Like
ago.
Michael Knight and Kit.
I almost died, and now I'm
Like
chilling.
BJ and the Bear. Like Han Solo and Lando Calrissian. Except I fucked her on the beach in front of Mexicans.
Finger banged.
Except I finger banged
finger
Lando
fucking is
Calrissian
different.
on the beach
What
in front
is
of Mexicans.
Finger banging exactly.
It's like putting your finger
fingering a
inside a
chick.
vagina.
You put your fingers in vagina and
No
go back and
clitoris.
forth.
You just make it go.
Stimulation.
You look for the rough part and you just keep tapping that.
Okay, cool.
You never fingered a chick?
Yeah.
I
I just when you say
It's
finger
well-
banging,
Yeah.
the
The part
visual I
that's
have
doing
is
all the factory
Yeah,
work.
no, no,
Right, yeah. I get that.
Yeah, but that's a Hamilton term. Finger bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pat-
She's back.
Okay.
With a
Full
coffee.
house.
Morning.
Hey, feeling, dude, I stole your microphone.
No. We can share.
Here, I'll share it with him.
No, you were gonna read too, so don't worry.
You can take the chair and sit between these two.
You know what? Sit with me, Pat, because I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm-
actually reading.
I'm gonna go soon for the set up the show.
Okay.
How do you have to set up the show?
I like 5.
No, I said how.
Oh, I set the micer and.
Is this Bell or is this?
Would you God damn it! You know how much fucking editing I'm gonna have to do on this podcast?
I'll just make it work
Have fun with that, buddy.
Is it
Yeah.
so
It's
works
just gonna
at
be
Bell?
like, so you
Google
work at. Tell us.
I'm just gonna cut all
Google
this.
Bell. You guys, Bell, if you're listening, Google it.
Tweet them that Isn't Camiso works for you.
Yeah,
And
Izzy
tweet a
Camiso.
picture of his
He's
penis, too.
he's drinking 40 Creek as we speak. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So we enjoyed our smoke. It was weird just a few hours ago. I almost died, and now I'm chilling having a smoke. I think it's because of Star. I just feel cool.
Wait a second. You think all this is because of Star? You think? Were you chased by dudes before you met that chick?
This time it made sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you steal a boat before you met that
This all
woman?
happened with me before without.
You probably have a
without-
restraining order from this girl because she probably got the
Yeah.
first chunk. Is like, why is he talking about people trying to kill us? Oh, maybe this letter thing that he's talking about is inception for this letter that he keeps sending me about
Yeah.
this crazy person's story.
Just a quick question: what was the end of part 1? Where was the break?
I don't. I couldn't tell you.
I think
I'd
it's
have
probably when
to.
he shot the ignition to start the boat.
That might have been a good place.
Did you shoot the boat?
I shot the ignition, and that's how I started it.
That's how you started.
everything
Fuck, does that work?
because everything I
one of
wanted.
those
I didn't
new-
want any problems. I had to keep writing.
So why would you shoot the boat?
No, the ignition.
Have you ever played
You
James
wanna
Bond?
just
When you
have
shoot
say-
the doors, they open.
But you wrote this story. You could just say there was keys in the ignition. Nothing else.
I didn't think anybody would
Or-
leave their keys in the ignition.
Or you
But-
hotwired
but you-
it.
But yes, or
You could give
hotwired
yourself
it.
whatever
You could-
ability you
abilities
want.
But you shooting the boat started it?
No, I shot the ignition hole where
Oh,
the keys are
it's
supposed
all
to
Okay.
about spark plugs, Gavin, and the fucking bullet sparked the plug.
I guess so.
He actually, the boat didn't start. He just shot bullets into the water, propelling the boat.
He's just
whole
holding
time.
a 9mm in the water.
Because that's as
As
scientifically
he
accurate.
stared at Star
You guys
and
you have all the answers,
masturbated.
eh? You write a story.
Oh, here's the problem. We haven't got to the story part of this story. We're still in. I don't know what this
We're
is.
halfway.
I just feel cool. Like it all seems crazy, but then I just look at her and I think, no, it doesn't seem crazy at all.
No, it does seem crazy though.
Okay,
It's Jordan.
Jordan, this is your part, Jordan.
So finally, Star started telling me about the letter. The letter tells her where and when is a good time to swim. No kidding. The letter tells her about these blueprints that she has to get.
Again, he's fucking with the reader.
Yeah, he's so
It tells her
sarcastic.
where and when it's a good time to swim. No,
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, I was invested with the first sentence. And I realized this guy's a little bit of a trickster.
The bait and switch.
This is why I have to keep reading. This is why I read the whole story.
These blueprints show you Star.
No, that's
Wait, what?
Blueprints show you how.
Oh, okay.
The
yeah,
star is
so-
just at the top of the.
All right, I fucked that up. My bad. I'll take
That's
that one.
okay. You can't ruin it.
How to make this machine that can fix the hole in the ozone layer in the sky.
Why is ozone
At the time,
capitalized?
this was a big problem. The ozone
Yeah.
layer had a hole. It was a big problem.
I'm glad you told me it was in the sky too. I wouldn't have.
I also like that ozone is capitalized. Just
Well, it's a big problem. Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
said,
That
the ozone layer in my fridge. I mean, sky. Just joking. The sky.
Yeah.
So I want to. These blueprints show you how to make this machine that can fix the hole in the ozone layer in the sky. This machine can also filter pollution out of the sky.
This
is the best part.
This is the best part.
They were heavy-duty plans, and they were designed by this dude that was working for the government.
They're a heavy duty man.
But he wanted to finish these plans in Mexico because he liked to party too. But this dude had disappeared.
Dun dun dun. So wait a second.
Comma.
Paragraph ends with a comma.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows.
They were
An
heavy-
unfinished thought there.
No, I don't care. That's the part I want.
Oh,
No, I didn't. I've been enjoying it more than with
Okay,
everybody
okay,
reading.
okay.
So wait, my question is, why couldn't you give the name to the dude, the guy that designed it? Why couldn't you say like Doctor Slippenslibes? See, I already made a character in your story.
Because he was a dude. He was a
Yeah,
dude
that's
that if you can fix the hole on the ozone layer, you're a dude.
No, but all I'm saying is you could have given him a name besides dude, like Professor Stinkenspottum. Right? I just did it again.
It's more respectful to call him dude.
Uh,
That's the level up above your name in the
It-
respect.
It's like Stinkenspottum, but it's dude's right above that.
so the government gave this presumably scientist a grant to fix the ozone layer
In
and
the
he
sky.
in the sky.
sky.
Yeah. And he demanded to finish it in Mexico so we could party.
Here's my question on top
Right.
of that. Here's my question on top of his question. Why would someone be upset that someone's fixing the ozone layer? Why would they want to murder someone for fixing the ozone
Well,
layer?
probably the bad guys want to control this.
They
so,
like
so they can get
Probably.
more money out of the government.
okay.
Like we have your
Also,
plans, give us all the money in the
All
world.
of his research fits into one letter.
I just like the idea. Like,
Yes.
blueprints.
I just
The
making sure.
blueprints.
Got it.
give us the letter so we can get a government grant.
The problem is these plans can be altered to the point where it makes the problem worse. And that's what these guys wanted it for. Okay. I mean the guys that had been chasing us. We'll call them the bad guys, and that's why they wanted the plan. Well, call wheel. Is that wheel or well?
Wait,
call them.
that might be. You might be right on that reading of that.
Well, call them the bad guys, and that's why they wanted the plans, so they could control the world. It could mean the end of the world as we know it. Probably not, but it sounds cool to say. Where does Star fit in? That should be a question. Where does Stars fit in? She's like the really good-looking agent on the case, and me, I'm the guy that lived to tell. I'm the innocent guy who was in the right place at the right time. Then it happened. I saw those 3 dudes that we had problems with earlier. I knew I should have killed them, but then the story would be over. Also, there's no way that I could ever kill a dude. You're like Mr. T. You're like Mr. T combined with Batman.
Yeah.
Pat?
Is it me?
Yeah.
The place was crowded. It would be easy to put a gun to us and take us out. So I grabbed Star's hand and ran up on stage where everyone could see us. I said to my buddy on stage, "Let me sing, man."
Oh, I see what you did there.
I'll explain later.
You're trying to get the music crowd into this movie.
I grabbed the microphone and said, "Hello, everybody. I'd like to take this time out to dedicate this next song to," and I looked at Star and said, "This one's for you, babe."
Someone's in the audience going, "But who? Who are you dedicating
I was
it
singing
to?"
that too. Yeah.
Say the name. Is it me?
I love the next line. I started singing "Wild Thing" by the Trog. It was the only song I knew, but it seemed fitting. So Star and I sang it together and kicked it. I started to get everyone to sing the song at the end. "Wild Thing." Na 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 na. You make my heart sing. Na 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 na. You make everything groovy. Wild Thing.
It keeps going.
Come
You
on.
just wrote all the
come
lyrics.
on. And I screamed, "I love you, Cancun. Good night." Before
Microphone drop.
Great way to hide, by the way.
The man still doesn't know what song he's attempting. It's just him screaming into the microphone.
The guy reading this, the professor, jumped right to the bottom at that point.
Before I could grab Star to get her off stage, she kisses me right in front of everyone in the bar. I was like, "Cool."
Cool. You can live with that.
We ran out the back way. Then I asked this dude if I could borrow his bike.
Okay, wait a second. Is that the dude that created the blueprints?
No, this is some dude on his bike.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
I asked this dude if I could borrow his bike. "Well," I asked. Then I punched him out.
Oh,
Weird thing is, he said yes.
Sure, why not? It's not even my bike. Ow!
Star got on the back and we kicked it down the road. Those fuckers were right on our ass.
Those fuckers.
More. The next beginning of the next sentence.
someone else torn?
Man,
This is great.
man, I was giving it to this bike, but it wasn't going any faster.
Ew.
Like a bike.
Ew.
Bike?
Then Star pulled a Terminator move.
Wait, is this a motorcycle or?
Yeah, it's a motorcycle.
Oh, I thought it was
I thought it was a bicycle.
Okay.
Yeah, I was picturing a
No, it's
bicycle,
not a
too.
pedal
Yeah.
bike.
Her in a basket.
Yeah, I thought she was like E.T.
Then Star pulled a Terminator move. She found a flare gun that was in one of the saddlebags. She turned right around on the bike and shot a flare right into their front grill. The hood blew off with a big explosion, but the dudes were still mobile.
Whoa.
That's a good thing we don't need this engine block that just exploded. This car runs on anger.
No, the car stalled, and then they shot the engine. And then it kept going.
That's a thesaurus word you use there, mobile. But the dudes were still mobile. That's wow. I was impressed with that one.
Wait a minute. You already used shooting an engine to start a thing.
Now he's stopping.
No, I
No,
started.
that's
I
ignition.
shot an ignition.
Shut the
Oh,
keyhole.
with a gun.
got it.
Mace with a gun.
Shooting
sorry.
ignition,
flare.
Shooting a
start
flare
cars.
Got it.
And this is star shooting.
Yeah, it's so different, the scenario.
Yeah, you're right. I'm an idiot.
Everything
I'm
match
sorry.
it up.
The hood blew off with a big explosion, but the dudes were still mobile. They got right behind us, so I cranked on the brakes, and they flew right past us.
Ah.
Star then popped another flare right at their trunk, and they blew up. Right after that, I looked at Star and said, "So, do you want to catch a movie?" She laughed, and we got out of there. We went back to
You
her
just
place.
killed people.
Wait, I blew up the car.
Yeah, you killed.
Wait, I didn't acknowledge that.
We know. That's the
ignoring
problem.
That's exactly it. You did it. You guys laughed about it. You cracked the joke.
We're moving on, dude. We're moving on.
They got bigger and
Past is the past.
Yeah.
We went back to her place and checked up on her friend. We went to Star's room, and she showed me her letter. What do you think? Sorry. What do you think I was gonna say? These blueprints were at a bar in downtown Mexico.
Oh, that's some more sarcasm.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was expecting dialogue.
Yeah.
But these blueprints were at a bar in downtown Mexico. The bar was called Coconut Grove, and we had to give the secret code, Chichi Rockawis. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you actually did.
To the bartender. After reading the letter, Star looked at me and said, "Oh, Manolis, what am I going to do?"
Oh, I thought she was saying like you did something stupid.
No, she was like, "Oh, Manolis, with like she's got herself some mess."
Okay.
I knew this girl was in trouble, so I said, "Don't worry, babe. I'll help you." What else was I going to say? That line alone was beyond the cheese realm.
It sets into adolescence.
The problem was that she got home from vacation and was like, "What is this? I let a special needs person finger me on a beach."
That's exactly what happened. She's like, "Oh, I did."
I couldn't even tell.
That's exactly what happened. She changed her name to Moon or some shit.
Yeah.
A special needs guy. Be on the beach. Oh, I bet you Mexicans were watching us the whole fucking time.
What is the cheese realm? Is that a reference to something?
No, I don't know. I think I just made it up.
Okay.
So, where are we?
Nick.
Oh, I didn't know if that was a paragraph. So we tried to get some sleep, but I had sex on my mind.
Of course you did.
Sex with her. But Star told me, "I'd have sex with you, but I don't want to." No, the truth was that she wasn't ready. It was too soon. And I was like, "Cool, babe."
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's...
I
only-
good guy. That guy's a good guy.
I only saved your life. No, kidding. You see, sometimes the only thing that can make up for the sex is if you actually like being around the girl. And just being with Star was more than cool.
Oh, God.
That was the cheese.
That is the cheesiest. I was just, oh, that's so sweet. You thought. I love it. It's so awesome. We fell asleep
Jordan.
together.
We fell asleep together, and the next day I woke up to the nice, warm feeling of her in my arms and the smell of her sweet perfume. I looked at her and said, "What do you say, babe? You want to save the world?"
She was like, cool. There's a lot of weird indentations on your writing. It was Stars and my last day in Mexico. No, so we went. We sent our friends on an earlier. You just sent them on an earlier flight.
Oh, this next line is genius.
So I didn't have to keep writing. Hang on, I gotta turn the page. So,
That professor right there, his fucking brain like melted.
so I didn't have to keep writing about them. He didn't.
more word math.
Then me and Star rode into town and found the Coconut Grove. It was an old, rusty, dirty, rundown place with a handful of $2 whores. They remind me of home. I don't think your mom's going to like that. We walked up to the bar, and with my tough voice, I said, "Hey, bartender, can I have a hot chocolate with melted marshmallows? Oh, and a beer for the lady."
When the bartender came back, I said the magic words, "Chi Chi Rockawis." The bartender pulled out a clipboard and said, "Sign here." So I did, and he gave the blueprints to Star and said, "Thank you. Have a nice day." Star put the blueprints in her blue knapsack, then we both turned around and went home. The end.
No, just kidding.
Oh, I really thought that was the end.
No, just kidding. We turned around and there were our friends that we sent on an earlier flight, so I wouldn't have to write about them.
Go back for more. Peter. Nice.
Is that a callback?
That's a callback.
No, it's me being frustrated. I think I didn't want you to be here in the first place.
You're making this up.
I know, but that's the way
He
I'm
has no
thinking.
control. It's like a clay. You just chip out the sculpture.
But they were being held hostage by these 2 dudes in suits, and there were 6 dudes altogether.
Hang on. Which dudes are these? Are these
There's
dudes?
these old
Indiscriminate
dudes
dudes.
and new dudes. There's a
Why
bunch.
can't you give names? Just differentiate them. They can't all be
You
dudes.
think
man.
I have
Plus-
time for that?
You
Are
should write a
they-
cloning movie.
Scarred, or you did blow them up.
No, these are different
No,
dudes.
man. They were never.
I thought he said the same.
No,
I didn't acknowledge they were dead.
He just blew them up.
Okay.
The car blew up. They didn't walk away from it. The car's dead.
The car's
They
dead.
probably got out.
Happened. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
But they were being held hostage. Then this big fat guy with a bald head walks in. He looked like a mean fucker, and he looked pissed. I could feel Star's hand squeezing mine. This was not a good situation. And the whole time, I was thinking about how I forgot to buy souvenirs.
That's funny.
This fat
Was that intentional?
I thought the whole thing was funny.
this
No,
fat
it is funny. It is.
Yeah.
Funny.
All right.
this fat
It's-
dude slams his fist on the table and said, "My name is Steve."
Oh, at least this is a fat dude.
Yeah.
At least you made an attempt to like. All right, I gotta mix something up on that.
Fat dude. Yeah.
The one line he bolds in the entire script is, "My name is Steve."
Everyone's retarded.
It's amazing.
I thought Steve was a hard name to be mean with. That's why I picked Steve.
And I don't know why, but it says the name said it all. It's in brackets. I don't know. I believe you have something that belongs to me. So I said, "Do you mind, Steve, if I just finish my hot chocolate? It's the best part. The marshmallows are starting to melt." He threw the table in the air and freaked out. He shouted, "Who the fuck is this guy? I want the blueprints now or your friends die."
Hang on a second. You're in Cancun. I don't even think they would know what a hot chocolate is, would they? Like,
In my story,
okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
everything exists.
I didn't even know why I said
I
that.
think the Mexicans have hot chocolate.
Do they?
I think so.
Okay.
With marshmallows, that was questionable, but they should. I'm sure they have.
It just seems
Hot
like
chocolate.
something they wouldn't like. They would know what it is, but
But they wouldn't have any need for it because
Yeah,
it's always
it's so
hot
hot.
as
At
piss.
Mexican, they actually have. It's called a Mexican hot chocolate, but it's gross. It's like it's not really
Course.
chocolatey. It's cinnamon-y, really, really heavily cinnamon, and the top forms a layer that you can peel off like plastic.
Ooh.
Where's Mexican, by the way?
Uh,
We're
city
going.
is that
Let's
in?
go tomorrow for brunch.
no, that's the name of the
I
restaurant.
know, but what city is it in?
Here.
Yeah, Hamilton.
Hamilton.
I'm talking about Cancun.
It's a good point.
Fair enough.
Who's
Sorry,
reading? Who's reading?
We're reading Star, and I'm getting made fun of for being an idiot. How did that happen?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Gavin's on fire.
Yeah, I'm kind of drunk and I'm on fire.
I thought, man, this was a tough room. Then my friend wanted to say something, so they tore the tape off his mouth. My buddy says, "Just give him the prints, Johnny, so we can get out of here. Just give them the prints." I was like, man, you're Johnny. They must have got them all hooped up on goofballs.
What the fuck?
Oh, because he called you Johnny.
Yeah. He called me. His name's Johnny.
But he
Oh, okay.
called you Johnny.
Yeah.
Okay.
His name is John.
John by Johnny.
No, you're Johnny.
Was that a typing error and you just like flipped it around?
No. I meant
Okay.
all that.
So I said, okay, Steve. Relax, dude. You're the man. We'll give you the prints. Just let me talk to Sta. She was gone. Then the next thing I know, Star comes swinging from a rope. Knocks two of the guys reaches out, lets go of the rope, and the chandelier lands on. How can you have that much description in this shitty entrance? But every dude is a dude.
Yeah.
Lands on 2 more dudes. See, you can just keep. It's like Agent Smith. Every character is the same motherfucker in this story. It's Agent Smith. You got Agent Smiths all over the story. This would also almost be a good math question. Oh, lands on 2 more dudes. This would almost be a good math equation.
Okay. Keep going for a sec.
Okay, she grabs a gun, puts it right against Steve's head. I was like, cool.
So it's a good math equation, but earlier he said there was 6 guys. She's only taken out 5. So there's 1 more guy.
I haven't read it in a long time. I don't know what happens next.
All right, yeah, there could
So
be.
he's like us.
He's just guessing at this point too. Okay.
He's waiting for what happens
It's
next.
been 20
All right,
years,
fair
dude.
enough.
So I just
Yeah, fair
sat
enough.
down and finished my hot chocolate, and Star says, okay, listen here. Fat boy, get your men to let go of my friends. So they did. Now tell your men to dance like chickens. And they did. I didn't know what was going on now. I didn't know what was going on now.
These gangsters seemingly have no plan for if the other people have guns.
They just need
Every time there's a gun present, they just do whatever they say.
Yeah, they basically anything you ask.
You could
them,
probably
they just
have
do
a
it.
picture
Dance
of
like
a
chickens.
Well, guns start boats in this world.
Yeah.
And blow up cars, but no one dies.
Then Star said, "The game is over. I won. You lost. I'm going to save the world, and you fucked up."
What an asshole.
You see, it's not a matter of what is right or wrong. The wrong against the weak, evil against good. What this is about is what I want and what I see. And what I want is for things to get better in this world, not worse.
Oh.
It's just that I want it more, and that's the only way you can really make a change. That is, you have to want it. And what I see is a really shitty future for you, Steve.
Ooh. Putting Steve in her place with that long-ass speech.
Man, was I falling for this girl. Star called a bunch of government agents. They came down, and they took them all away. Star passed the blueprints to 2 FBI agents, Scully and Mulder. And I thought that was just a show.
This guy just lit the story on fire. That guy lit the story on fire at this point.
No, he lit himself on fire. at
He
this
lit
point.
himself on fire like a monk. Like a Vietnam monk.
I'm honored to close this off. I gotta tell you.
I
Then-
like that.
Then finally, it was just me and her. We just stared at each other. The adventure was over, but I did not want it to be over. I really didn't know what to say. What I want and what she wants can be 2 different things. But then she smiled at me and said, "Are you going to kiss me or what?" So I placed my lips on hers and kissed her in the middle of the street. The sun was going down, dust blowing by my feet, and once again, nothing in this world mattered to me. Like Star said, you gotta want it to have it. And at that moment in time, there was truly nothing else in this world that I wanted. The end.
Just kidding.
This is like the
It's just
Yeah,
for
what is
real.
this?
This is for real.
This is the end part where, you know, in the end of like
Where it's like,
they show what happened to everybody at the end of movies. And
yeah,
then
yeah,
Brandon-
yeah. Where it shows of like them doing something, but no
freeze.
audio of that,
It's
just
like
music.
the credits are going on, but this is
Yeah, they play music.
One guy dies and he fades
Yeah.
away out of the picture.
It's Animal House. Oh, it's Jordan.
Oh, sorry.
Page 13.
Star ended up living in Cancun and opened up a private investigator's place for anybody that needed help.
You couldn't think of the name. He is
Office.
private
Her-
investigator.
Her first
Yeah.
case was some guy who's like, somebody just shot my boat.
Mills end up living in Cancun and opened up a knapsack store that had knapsacks of every color of the rainbow, and also helped us Star whenever he needed to, whenever she needed it.
And,
And
together, they were cool.
The end.
For real.
For real. Like,
Nicely
Says
done.
Like,
for
You
real.
sell backpacks and occasionally help with private investigations.
She needs it.
Yeah.
Manolis, I need help with this case.
Well,
I'm
I'm
like,
really
hey-
backed up with these backpack sales.
I need someone to finger bang me on the
I got to
beach.
do inventory tonight, but I think I can swing by.
Do you know? Have I told you I have every color of the rainbow in backpacks? I got red. I got yellow. I got green. I got. Did I say red? We're looking for purple. That's not in rainbows. Purple's not a rainbow color.
It's a fact.
Is that a fact?
I don't know. I have purple underwear on. Actually, that's funny they say that.
Really? I'm a psychic. I'm the underwear
Your
psychic.
purple plate.
You are drunk. Oh my God, you're the Hulk.
Those Hanes.
Are those?
I think I have the same one.
Yeah, Hanes.
You guys have the same ones?
It's like 4 in a pack.
That makes you underwear
$22.
brothers.
Yeah,
$22 for 4.
That means you gotta give each other hand jobs.
I
don't know if
Fucking
that's what
orgasmic. So before I forget,
I said that I said because you guys have the same color your underwear brothers, you gotta give each other hand jobs. Jordan goes, I don't think that's what it means.
No, the question is.
Okay.
Go ahead, before we forget.
That was fun.
no. Go ahead. I
I
can
was gonna say
remember.
The question is, do we make this a movie or a TV series?
A movie.
I like the idea.
We
This. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say we make the movie, then we continue the story with the TV series,
Yeah.
the backpack story.
I like the
That should
idea
be
of
a
making.
series?
Yeah.
Directed by Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, oh my God, he's got a sitcom coming up.
Yeah, I heard about
Yeah.
that.
I like the idea of trying to make a movie showing a bunch of people trying to make this a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like it's
A
this but-
mockumentary.
mockumentary, but everybody except me
Gets it.
No, I'm the only one who gets. Everybody thinks like this is the worst piece of shit ever, but I'm like the only one that's clueless.
You got to be like really pompous on set.
Well, 90%
You're, like,
of the
huge-
movie would be in the audio booth because it's mainly voiceover. Like,
Yeah.
There's barely any dialogue in it.
Oh,
And
the whole movie would have to be narrated,
Yeah.
and they just played out to the narration. Like even them saying their line should just be them mouthing his voice.
It would,
I'm just thinking
it would
about
be
the-
awesome to get Morgan Freeman.
It would. I was
And
just thinking
then
about
this
like
dude said to that dude.
the ending credits are gonna be dude 1, dude 2, dude 3, dude 4. That's gonna be all the credits.
Also, there's no description at all in
No.
any of it. So they would have to either make it up or stay true to the script, and it would just be like everything. Like the building would just be a square building that says La Boom and nothing else
You can
inside.
use the same building.
But
You
yeah,
can
same,
use the same
yeah,
building,
just switch up
different
the sign.
sign, yeah.
It's divided in half though.
And then
Yeah.
a rope suddenly shows up.
Yeah, divided in half. Dance rock.
Yeah.
And then at the end, there's the same building that just says a private investigator place.
But something was bothering Manolis
I guess
because
like if there's a movie.
this
come-
was the same routine they would do every night. Even
Oh,
Morgan Freeman could do this totally.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
And then Morgan Freeman finds out he's you in the story, so we get Morgan Freeman to play you in
Oh,
the
yeah.
movie.
It'd
Because
be-
Morgan
it would
Freeman
be an
finds out he's
honor.
Manolis.
It'd be an honor.
Man, can you imagine if we got
What?
It would be a funny movie to make.
David Duchovny?
Who's that? I know that name.
That's Scully and Mulder.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Imagine
David
if he
McKinnon.
appeared, You're like,
Californication.
it's called Scully and Mulder, and he shows up. He's like, "What the fuck is this?"
That's his only line.
We paid so much money, and we actually tried to do this on Comedy Inc.
Nine-
A whole bunch of us are trying to pitch this to do as like,
What?
As-
What do
yeah.
you mean? Not this?
yeah, do this. You telling this story and stuff, and us acting
You
it out.
brought this to the
yeah.
to the studio.
We had.
I
Oh,
mean,
this was all over the studio. Everyone read it
I
on
put
our
this
show.
everywhere at one point.
Everyone read this out of my show.
We should record an audiobook of just you reading it, like just a simple, and put it online for like 99 cents, like on iTunes.
Well,
Or they
that's-
could buy.
that's-
He was saying you could buy this.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
my this. That's where I was going. This is what I want to do. Like, these are the 7 copies right now that we just read. So I want all of us to sign them. So
Okay.
and we're gonna sell them for like we're Nick's making our new website. So on the new website, you can buy them off of.
There should also be a digital copy of it.
Well, we are the digital copy.
But take it off your site now. Take it off your Facebook group.
Mhm.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
the whole story.
Take it off Facebook so
Online?
no one can get it for free.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's only scanned.
Still,
Yeah, but we're gonna sign. This is different. Like if people like it, and they want it, they who wouldn't want?
no. I completely agree with you. I'm just saying, just put more value in it by taking it so they can't go to your Facebook.
All right.
Also, I would pay money to have a solid read through of Manolis reading.
Yeah,
it,
I
to
agree
hear
with
him
Mace.
We'll
say
do
all
that
We have
later,
the
but
equipment to do it.
For now
Yeah.
on,
I would pay for what we did too. I would pay for another version. Manol's doing a read through, and then us doing what's that? Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
Right.
Audio commentary.
Yeah, just like stop audio kind of audio commentary.
I don't think we're gonna get better than this, man.
This was funny.
Yeah.
This is
Listen,
very funny.
this is what's going. I know this is what's going to happen. Is that we're all gonna sign all these 7 copies,
Yep.
and we're gonna sell them on our web on Girls Night Out. What is it? Is it .com?
Yeah,
We've had it for 2 years.
podcast.com, yeah.
Is
We've
it
had
.com
for-
still?
We've had it for 2 years.
No, wait. It's Girls Night Out Pod.
.gov now.
Yeah. .gov.
Wait. What is it? What is our
It's
website?
girlsnightoutpodcast.com.
Podcast.com.
No, it's girlsnightoutpod.com.
Yeah, it's just
Pod.com?
Yeah,
You've
so
had
you
it
think
for
you
2
know everything,
years,
eh,
Gavin.
Gavin?
I thought I knew everything.
The macemagic.com.
Mace Magic.
Do you-
Yeah, we should sell Mace's photos too.
So Girls Night Out Pod.com.
We
When
should
you
sell.
go-
We should sell Mace's photo too
With
Well,
with the autographs. Mace
Yeah,
should
we'll sell.
do a whole bunch of
We'll
autographs.
do that. We'll do a bunch of autographs. We're gonna do. We'll just so you know, we're gonna do more. It's not. There's not only gonna be 7, so don't think you're special if you get one.
I was saying. I was saying
Way to
for
sell it.
a Halloween episode that we all dress up as different versions of Mace. And you could be alternate universe Mace. You
What
can
do
be,
I do?
You dress up. You be Mace as a magician too.
All right.
But you think of one. But you can be any type of Mace as a magician.
I could just be the original because I still have all
Yeah.
the affliction.
Gee.
But Pat could be
the
the
OG.
original too. Or
Yeah.
Pat could be
But what we'll do?
dirty old lady
No,
put
I
her
got an
tongue up
idea.
his asshole.
Can I,
Mace
I
as
have
a
an
magician.
idea. I have an idea.
Alternate universe.
Prop comic
I
man.
have an idea. But we'll sell more than 7. But these 7,
Sorry,
we'll put
Knowles.
one of 2, one of 3. Like so, anybody that does buy it, anything after 7, they know because we'll write 1 of 7.
Okay,
So everything after that, these set the first
cheaper
7.
price.
Well, no, the same
Just not
price,
special
not as special. But the first 7, they know that they got the one that
with an
was
autograph.
we autographed them all, but they know they got the one that we used for the readings.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? After these 7, we're gonna sell the 7 that we used today,
That's a
tonight.
good idea.
But after these 7, and anything that's like 1 of 8, 1 of 9, 1 of 10,
Mm.
that we're just photocopying them and shit.
Can someone do like a good photo of these things that we could put up?
Yeah, we can scan it. We'll call
I was
how
gonna
much.
actually say, do you want me to do a cover
How
for
much?
it?
How much should we charge for them?
I don't
I
know.
was thinking like, is $10 too much? Because we got to mail
Let's
them.
talk. Let's talk about it after. Like, do you want to talk off air?
All right.
No, let's keep our business on the air.
I think $10 is fair. Is it?
I don't know. I don't
Five.
know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, because it costs me money to make these fucking
I
things,
know.
man.
But that's why I say digital copies.
How much it costs?
No,
to make
I
these?
want. I think people want. I think people would like autographed fucking
So then
copies.
say 10.
$10
Even
plus shipping.
What
Probably what's gonna be.
What if we put together a package with it and like your
that's a
CD?
great-
and
that's
your
a-
CD?
That's what I was.
That's a
thinking.
great idea.
You get a
Or
package
we could-
of everything for $10. I don't mind giving away my shit with all of that.
And we should
And
make
15.
a Girls Night Out T-shirt
15.
And one of
Yeah.
my
because if
used
somebody's gonna
socks.
buy it.
Oh, your movie
what if
too.
you're-
One of my used socks.
What?
Your
Yeah, your
movie.
movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
my alien movie.
Yeah, we can make your put your. Well, yeah, we'll sell everything separately.
Jordan's blood.
but a pa-
we can put Jordan's blood in there.
but
my
we'll make a
pre-diabetic
package.
blood.
That's a great idea. We'll make a package.
Some of Nick's hair.
Yeah.
We can put. We can be a whole package.
Mhm.
We'll make a
A
package.
box
Yeah, I know.
set.
Box set. Yeah.
We'll do,
Girls Night Out box set.
Girls
Set,
Night Out
set, set.
box set.
Set.
Girls Night Out box sex.
We should put. We should get like
That's what it. That's what it's
called.
box
The
set.
T is crossed out.
We should
but
get
it's an
panties.
X.
Someone should buy panties from what's the? Where'd you get that from?
We could sell my wife's panties.
No, let's not do that. Let's
Value Village.
Yeah, we get Value Village panties and we put that in there like that Kiss album, like that. Well, not Kiss. What were you telling me? Where you get the Alice Cooper album? Where they
We
Well-
should just have an absurd amount of merch on our website. Nobody ever
nonsensical.
buys.
More like a garage sale, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we'll call it garage sale. So, like, click on
yeah,
that.
there's a button called garage,
Garage sale?
and you can
Okay,
just
cool.
buy our stuff that we don't want anymore.
you just like put action figures up there.
Yeah.
And that's actually a good
Oh,
idea.
that's not a bad idea. Also, just get rid of other stuff.
Yeah.
I always thought it'd be a funny idea when you're touring.
You could just use Kijiji, though.
No, this is better. Trust me.
Funnier.
Yeah.
I always
could
thought
prob-
it'd be funny when you're touring. Your merch table was just shit from your house that you don't want
That is
anymore.
funny.
People can buy your stuff. Like
That
if you were
is-
famous, it's cooler, but
Xbox.
No,
One
it still
controller.
works.
yeah, it's still funny. But
some old screws and
just
Like a-
anything
like
with
a mini-
lamp.
It's like a quick mini garage sale.
Yeah, there's just a table with all the stuff from your
I think it was a
house.
great idea.
Little junk trinkets and stuff.
So we finally did the Star episode.
I know. I actually didn't think this was ever going to happen.
It was gonna happen.
I thought it was just as good as I was hoping it would be.
And Manolis is 44.
Yeah, I'm 44.
Happy birthday, buddy.
36 in Tinder years.
I can't lie on Tinder.
Oh, you can?
Oh, because it's based on Facebook.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
so
actually
Facebook years.
buddy. I'm 44 on Tinder and Facebook. Buddy, on
That's
my
fucking
Tinder,
you
it's
up, man.
crazy, man. You look at it, like I still like because I got all my links to all my shit. Because I Tinder still because I think it's trying to get chicks. You wouldn't believe how many chicks will be like, I just watch your stand up. It's pretty funny. I'm like, oh, thanks. So I Tinder more to try to get girls to look at my stand up than trying to get laid.
Interesting.
It's great. You put all the links. You
I
can
should
put.
try that.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
great. Talk to your wife about that.
talk to my wife.
I had a client wanted to make an app like that, so I had to get it. So my profile says I'm married, so don't worry about it.
I'm married. Don't worry about it.
Something like that. Yeah.
I won't be in your window.
Yeah.
But what was the point? Where was I going with this?
You're drunk.
Yeah, where was I going with this Tinder thing?
You're telling us you're drunk.
Oh yeah. So I just didn't like. I have to lie on my Facebook to lie on my fucking Tinder.
You could
But
do
that's
that.
easy because you can just hide your birthday on Facebook. one
No.
sees it anyway.
I don't think you can do that. Like,
Yeah, you
if
can.
no, you can hide your birthday. You can hide your birthday, but whatever you fake. If I put like my birthdays, if I was born 1970, even if I hide it on Tinder, it still comes out.
Oh, I know that. That's what I'm saying. So you
Saying change it on
change it on
Facebook.
Facebook and hide it so people on your Facebook don't think you're lying. And then who cares what people think?
Yeah, but eventually there's people out there that are gonna fucking screenshot and go, yeah, no, he's not fucking 34. He's 44.
So then, what happens if they do that?
Not, I just, what am I hiding for?
No, I can't unwatch his stand-up videos.
I thought he was 32. He's
Fuck. Like,
Well,
I'm
set it ridiculously low, like 20.
22?
21.
Yeah, 19. 19. Fresh faced and out for action.
I think it's almost like that's how much I
17-year-old
care about not getting laid as much as I do care.
Yeah. No, but it just if you leave it, there's gonna be tons of chicks that will want to fuck you because you're 44.
That's what I mean.
And you go,
Like,
daddy issues.
that's my point. Like, I put 44.
Dude, your daddy issues territory.
Buddy,
man.
I put 44, and it's like,
You know, you
like,
should have a
keep
jacket with
chicks up.
patches on the elbow at this point.
I don't know what's going on.
No, you should get a jacket with patches on the elbow. That's a daddy issue jacket.
Don't you have that jacket?
I used to. My
Yeah.
wife ripped
Did you pick up a lot of chicks with that?
it. Yes, I'd have
Yeah,
actually.
because it's like, oh, he's a professor. He's a, he knows he's talking
I'm a
about.
daddy issue magnet though.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know what? You know what I'm a magnet for? Redhead chicks.
You're a redhead magnet.
A lot of redhead chicks want to fuck me. For
I'm
some
a
reason.
pie magnet. Pie just wants to be around me. Cake
Pie?
too.
Like
Cake.
food.
Oh, why didn't we did we do the cake yet?
No, it's upstairs. I guess
We
we could
did it.
take
We did. You were like passed
Oh,
out.
just
Yeah, you
sleeping?
went to sleep.
If
No,
we
you
take
weren't
it
here
to
yet.
Kaylee, we have to let everybody at Kaylee.
Oh, then
No,
we'll
don't
have
do
some up here
that.
stairs. We can be a little bit late, right? You guys mind?
Let's
I-
have some
Yeah.
cake.
You okay? All right.
I could
I
eat
gotta
some
go
sugar.
grab Cassie.
Is there? You gotta grab Cassie. Is there anything we gotta promote?
Oh,
Promote?
yeah. Do you guys have anything to promote?
Oldcd.bandcamp.com. OLCD. They're fucking awesome. So,
Alright.
yeah, buy their album.
Okay, I believe you.
He just loves you.
Just the way that
He likes them.
Nice. You,
You think passion is
your
funny, don't
show?
you?
Yeah.
You should promote your show.
Amateur night every Wednesday at Hamilton Yuck Yucks, as well as once a month Showgasm. The first one's on July 31st. It's a Thursday. It's X-rated variety show. Gavin Stevens is on it. Manolo Santanos, Mace Scaloni, Terry Clement, Anthony Malekis, myself, and Miss Pole Dance Canada 2011. And videos, and I think Dan Peters is going to do a Rubik's Cube.
Sounds like fun.
I have to mention that because that might be the selling point. And it's going to be fucking crazy. It's $10.
Tung Fu has got a new CD they just put out.
Yeah.
It was produced by Andy Chernoff, and it's I think it's on iTunes. I'm not sure. You can check that out. But Tung Fu,
But if it's not,
you're
don't check
fucked.
it out.
You're
Stay away-
fucked.
Stay away from it. I want
And Terry Clement, how do you spell? I think he's a stand-up's worth checking out.
Yeah, Terry, and then Clement, Clement.
Now,
Very funny.
very funny. I'm sure he's got stuff on YouTube. He's super funny. Please check him out.
Did you hear he changed his name for like 3 days
Why?
to Mauricio del Toro?
No, I didn't.
And he was telling me, like, hey, you need to promo the show with that name. I think I like it. And put in brackets, the artist formerly known as Terry Clement.
Did I tell you? Do you
We
know,
did it for like 3 days. Then he messaged me back. He's like, yeah, I changed my mind.
did he tell you what I did with Dennis Dunaway from the Alice Cooper band?
Yeah, well, I saw it.
You
You
saw
took
it?
a picture of the thing, and then he wrote, like,
Yeah.
you're
So
welcome.
Dennis Dunaway is the original bass player from the Alice Cooper band.
Mm.
So he was his band Blue Coop, his new band Blue Coop, was playing at This Ain't Hollywood in Hamilton. So I've met him several times now. So I was comfortable enough to ask him this favor. And I said I already wrote it out, and then I just needed him to sign it. I'm like, hey dude, can you sign this and hold this, and so I can take a picture of it? He's like, sure. I wrote, Terry Clement, thank you for being a fan, and signed Dennis Dunaway. Right? So Dennis Dunaway's holding the sign. I take a picture. I put it on Facebook, send it to Terry Clement. Terry Clement's like, what the fuck? That's awesome. Terry Clement writes, what did he write? You're welcome. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Signed, Terry Clement, right? So I got Dennis Dunaway to see it, but then hold the iPhone showing.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Yeah,
It goes back and forth.
Yeah, so it shows. There's a third picture where it shows Dennis Dunaway holding Terry Clement, showing so that I know, so Terry Clement knows that he saw the fucking picture.
Wow.
Yeah, which is it's. I mean, to you guys, it's like whatever. But if you're a huge Alice Cooper fan, it's a big deal.
Say that, I don't know.
No,
I
know
like to promote. I got a show in London.
When?
On August 2nd.
Yeah.
Jordan's gonna be there, and Clifford Myers, other people.
What show is it?
Izzy's coming by. I don't know if they're gonna put him on.
What show is it? What show is it?
It's that Dr. Feel Good, Feel Funny. It's Derek Cayley's show, so they're selling good tickets. So
How do you get tickets?
I guess they're online. Not really good.
Okay, but like if you wrote, I mean,
Just go
August
to Gavin
2nd.
Stevens on Facebook. There should be an event page for London, July or August 2nd. Yeah, Derek Kelly. It's a nerd show or something like that. It should be a fun time.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we have a good time.
I'll buy a ticket. I'll buy 2.
For you and your. Oh,
I'm not gonna go.
Family. Your new family.
My birthday. It's
It
my
is your birthday. You can say whatever the fuck you want now. All right. So does anybody else?
I think we're done.
I don't know if Mace wants to plug it, but Shenanigans on Thursdays.
There you go. Shenanigans on Thursdays. Remember that. I guess you can do that. Tweet. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So subscribe to us on iTunes and follow us on Twitter. That's twitter.com/GNO Podcast. And on Facebook, facebook.com/GNO Podcast. That's it.